Deal of the summer today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go.
All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac. Check it.
Times are changing, more so each year. But the early morning storm pimp is here.
3, 2, 1.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. They're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, our computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time.
And those cars are going real fast and real laugh, son.
But he's gay. He's blind.
You ready?
Oh, wait. So we're just going to wing it?
There's a big difference between winging it and saying what happens. Now let's see what happens.
And now,
Right now.
it's Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
And I be catching them northern fight like on the 10-pound test. Smoke cess, never fast. Take a guess. I be the early morning stone pimp. Straight limping, booze from drinking. At the party, big booty pinching. Chilling like a villain. Balloon filling, whack MC killing. The fine hoe drilling with the $1 million gallon and the 10-cent brain.
Been gone too long, too much cocaine.
But now that I'm back on the block,
We're here. Everything's fine. Everything's completely fine. Welcome.
Toxic, melodic, neurotic, product, fresh from the harvest. Who be the largest, hardest, smartest label in town? Top dog, get down.
What up? Welcome to Senning Show. It is a Whale Tail Wednesday. Let us not forget, ladies, men. Well, what did you think? You think I was going to say children? Ladies and men, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wearing them, pull them up high and tight. Get right. I am John Senning. He is Dizzy. Formal apology. I almost thought about having her stay for a minute, but I hope she's somewhere right now. It really was just a misunderstanding. It wasn't even a misunderstanding. I misspoke, okay?
Did you?
I absolutely misspoke.
I don't know if you could say it's a misunderstanding when it was so reactionary that it was
I
top of mind for you.
I understand why, and no disrespect by this either, you people think that's the way that it went down. Because you guys, again, we've had this conversation before. And if you're here to get an update on Taco Bell Gate, just know we're going to get there in a second. I believe that certain ethnicities in this country, and you know, this isn't my pedestal or my soapbox to stand on, but I think it's fair to say the white man has become enemy number one over the past couple years. Okay,
speak on it.
So all I'm saying is that. Why can't we have a white entertainment television? No, what I'm saying, the converse, were you guys talking about it with JP about the raisins?
No.
I believe that the raisins in everything, in the potato salad and in the pasta salad, I think that's like a funny thing that people of other ethnicities say to make fun of white people. I don't think it's being done at the rate in which you people, you insinuate. So I walked into a conversation where you guys were talking about raisins and potato salad.
Let me ask you this. When it comes to seasoning and flavor, 100 means you got it, Master Chef. You know what you're doing. When it comes to the whites, what would you give them out of 100?
Again, I think it's become like a meme. I'm not saying you're not wrong. I'm not saying that the whitest of whites season the worst.
Okay.
I agree with that. That being said, I think it's also just a fun thing to say for people of color and other self-hating whites who talk about, oh, you don't know how to hell no.
What is that?
You don't know how to season nothing.
Is that me or Monica?
A little bit
both. Okay.
Both. I think it's just a fun thing to say.
Okay. Well, here's what it started with. You're going to be happy to know this. When you were out the room and you had the pepper sauce and you went outside and you're doing your thing, and she's like, oh, John's pepper sauce would probably taste good. And this and that. I go, yeah, he knows how to season. He knows his flavoring
look at that.
White boy. And then she goes, do you think he puts raisins in his potato salad? And
See,
I go,
again. I'm just saying, there's a pattern here.
Yeah.
Couldn't let me have my win. Had to bring down my whole culture by insinuating that my people put raisins in the. But needless to say, through all of this, Monica is from Iowa. When I think of, if you told me to do my Mount Rushmore of states most likely to put raisins in their potato salad, Iowa is on the list.
For sure.
Iowa,
North Dakota,
Kansas.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you, I want to make sure I picked the right one. Probably maybe
Utah.
Ohio, maybe Utah is yes, those are great. So what I wanted to say and what I meant to say was you come from one of the whitest places on earth is what I wanted to say. But instead, I spread my arm out and I pointed at her and I made a big display and I said, I don't even know what I said.
You said, well, you're super white. And
or like, you're the whitest person ever or something. And she took great offense to that. And it was not my intention to racially discriminate or make you any less Latino than you actually are. I just was pointing out that you are from Iowa, and I think people there, if anywhere, would put raisins in their potato salad.
I mean, she does eat canned Chef Boyardee and stuff.
That too. She
so.
loves all that bad food. That to me, I think it's really, in no disrespect to my brethren, I think it's really just a white trash thing, not a not like like of all states and places and races for that matter.
Yes.
I think like bad canned food doesn't belong to any one group of people.
No, we're not eating no Chef Boyardee. If anything, the brothers will be like, well, I'll get some ramen.
Yeah,
eat some
ramen and
if
all
I need
that.
a cheap meal.
And by the way, at 2:30, we will do our second installment of Debbie Ga or Debbie Ah, because last night I put my heart and soul, took a long time, and I made a homemade, freshly grown from the garden pepper sauce, hot sauce. It is interesting because I don't want to get too deep on this. I took a couple recipes that I played with that just kind of get an idea of what I needed to do and not do. One of them was a Trini recipe.
Oh, look at you.
I'll be curious if this has any Trini flavor. And Diz will try that at 2:30.
I'm excited.
If you'd like to get in on the conversation, 800-771-1025. Hit us up on social media at the John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor. And of course, we love for people to head over to YouTube and watch us live. Mike Bird 69, Flat 6997, Misfit Kitty, Ray, Big Rick, Corey Puckett, Ace Crixus, all of the other folks that are in there. There's a chat room, the Vroom Room, and you can just watch, do whatever the hell you want. If you weren't listening yesterday, something that might seem, non-consequential and not important, damn near took up an hour of the airwaves on the station yesterday. I was sitting here actually when Joj was in the room before Drew came in here, and I got an alert from my phone that said your DoorDash order has been received.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, I looked at it. It says, I want to take you through the whole thing word for word. I get a text at 2:39 that says, Taco Bell confirmed your order. We'll let you know when your Dasher is on the way. And now that I have a grasp on the situation, I can be a little more open about it, because I was worried that it was going to be, what I didn't want to happen was that my wife felt like I was publicly shaming her for ordering Taco Bell. That's what I didn't want to happen.
Okay.
If she did in fact order Taco Bell, because I mentioned it earlier this week, I'm trying to lock in. We're trying to lock in better options. been back at the
Nice.
gym every day this week.
Oh, you have? Nice.
Yeah, dude. This morning was the conditioning morning.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt, and it's not even close. The hardest workout I've ever been through in my entire life. Dude, half of the class quit before it was over. It was stupid. Like
Yeah.
we were running outside, we were pushing sleds outside, we were farmer carrying outside. It was insane.
Good for you, though.
So needless to say, I knew in my heart of hearts that there was no way that she ordered Taco Bell.
Yeah, because you knew her order.
Well, I knew her,
quesadilla,
and I just
cheese,
knew that
yeah.
she wasn't going to be eating Taco Bell.
Oh, because of the healthy. Okay.
But then there was also that 2% chance where I thought, is she secretly ordering Taco Bell and she wouldn't, want me putting her on blast or making it seem like I was shaming her. So I was open to it. Then some point after that, I get a text that is from the DoorDasher taking a picture of my bag at the Taco Bell. It is for John S. It is 2 cheesy gordita crunches, no beef no beef sub black bean.
Which is not a John Senning order.
No, not a John Senning order at all. And could have been for my wife because she does not eat meat. I also know what she orders from Taco Bell. I'm really hoping today, in this first segment, to hear from people who have had this happen. Because even if it is what I think, spoiler alert, what happened, that I was scammed, I don't understand it. I don't get the scam, and I don't understand what happens or was going to happen next, because the food, spoiler alert, was delivered to my home.
Yeah.
2 cheesy gordita crunches, 86 the beef sub bean were delivered to my home, and they were sitting on the counter untouched when I arrived home yesterday. I canceled the car. We canceled the card. DoorDash gave me my money back, but I still, and I know that I looked it up too, they're testing the card.
Yeah.
The scam does not make sense to me. I don't understand.
Isn't it basically that they somehow, these people who are stealing, got on the DoorDash app?
They hacked my, okay, help me work through it. They hacked my DoorDash, so now they're in my DoorDash.
They're in the app, and now they got into your credit card information, and they're making sure that active credit card can be used.
Can actually be charged.
So they charge something small, which they did, which it seems weird because it's very specific.
Well, and they made the modifiers, which was weird. And I'm not looking for Scooter 5407. I didn't get scammed. Well, I mean, I could have gotten scammed, but at this point, I haven't gotten scammed.
Well, so the credit card goes through, it pays for it. Now they go, all right, this is an active credit card. It's working. Because sometimes you go on DoorDash on these apps or any of these apps. And for instance, one of the apps I have, the Parking Mobile, I had to change it because I had an old card on file.
Right. Yeah.
So they say, all right, this card works. It has money, whatever. Now we could use it for a bigger hit.
I'm with you. Up until this point, I am absolutely with you. And this is why I need a professional or a real scammer to explain what happens next. Because so let's say I'm the scammer. I just got into my DoorDash. I'm the scammer. I just hacked into John Senning's DoorDash.
Yeah.
There's not a place here where you can access the whole card.
Like the information in it.
Right.
Okay. Even when you go change it?
Yeah, right. Like if you go to drop a card, all it gives you is the last 4 of the card. And there's never a place that shows you the entire card number or the little code that you need or any of that. So I have to believe that it was just a scam of some sort. Very weird, especially because they could have just ordered a plain taco. They went out of their way to order things specifically. I just don't know how, even if that's what they were doing, how that leads to them actually having my credit card.
All right. See, I'm so I would assume that scammers have things that could unlock things we can't do.
And maybe you're right. Look, I have it up right now. That is as far as you can get when it comes to, if you're in my account, see there's those 4 different cards right there. Yeah. That's as deep as it goes with the card information.
Okay.
So, I mean.
Just normal things. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So it's just, I don't know if it's a scam. How do they then take my card and go buy other things? Which they did not, by the way.
So are we finding out it was actually Danielle?
No, well, I got to say, if it was Danielle, her dedication to the bit and her dedication to pretending it wasn't her is insane. Because like I said, it was still sitting on the counter when I got home hours and hours later. It was untouched.
Never eaten.
Never eaten.
You never ate it?
Never touched it.
Wow, you should have brought it in today.
I will be honest with you. Once you text me that, I had already thrown it away. Because I absolutely.
Eaten it.
You
ate it.
Me?
You ate it.
No.
You just throw out the free food.
Yeah. Yes. I told you I'm not, dude. I'm off. I'm going all protein right now. So I was not. It was not for me at that time.
It's not gonna wreck you.
What do you mean? It's not going to wreck my life?
What's so bad?
I also just was not. I wasn't in the mood. And keep in mind that showed up at my door at 3:00. It sat outside for a while. It had been sitting on my counter. I would have to be in a rough spot to eat some old ass Taco Bell.
You throw it the trash since?
Yes.
Oh, how convenient.
What do you mean? Oh, you're saying convenient. You thought I ate it. Dude, I don't owe you my own health and wellness. If I ate, it would be a better story if I ate it.
Yeah, maybe you agreed with her, yeah, babe, we're not eating this. And then, late night craving.
Dude, the only
Take
way,
out the trash, the evidence gone.
The only way, if anything, if what you're saying is true, it could have triggered my brain to go, wow, I do really want Taco Bell. Let's order some fresh, delicious Taco Bell of what we actually wanted. I wouldn't have just eaten. I wouldn't have just eaten it.
Listen, you're good at throwing off the trail. I'll give you that. I want to believe you, and I kind of do.
Believe what?
I really think you ate it.
Why in the hell would I eat it?
Because you like food anyone else.
Yeah,
you love Taco Bell, do you not?
First of all, I don't really have any interest in eating a bean cheesy gordita crunch.
Until you get a little hungry, you get a craving. Put a little of that pepper sauce you got on it. Oh, you probably ate it with the pepper. How did it taste with the pepper sauce?
I did not eat, there are things that I would eat. I will say, I'm not here to, you're not going to back me into a corner where I have to trash Taco Bell, but Taco Bell that's been sitting around for 2.5 hours is not intriguing to me. If could it have been something else? If they would have, shout out to the scammers, if they would have hit me with the BK Lounge and I had a double cheeseburger sitting on, I bet your ass I would have eaten it.
All right.
I would have eaten it 2 hours, 3 hours later.
All right. I believe you now. That's a good argument. That last one.
And I would have. But it's still I still don't have any closure on why or how that is a scam.
You never called. You should have called DoorDash.
I did. No, I did. Oh, dude, that
was
a nightmare. Yeah. So they gave me my. So I hit up the DoorDash chat and I'm like, hey, I didn't make this order. I don't know. My account has been compromised. And then somebody called me, dude. And God bless him. I know it's just what happens in this world.
Oh, it's not from here.
Oh, dude.
Wasn't from here.
That would be the understatement of a lifetime.
Was it's Middle Eastern?
Yeah. Oh, deep. Yeah. It was. There was a language barrier, and I'm trying to explain to him. By the way, somebody did. Hold on. Who was it? Pillow Pants 727. Another interesting tidbit about the whole weird scam, not scam, is it was scheduled. They scheduled the order at 12:30, and if it was a scam and they just wanted my card and they realized they could put the order in at 12:30, why didn't they start spending my money immediately?
That's a good point. I forgot about the scheduling.
Yeah.
I did forget about the scheduling.
So they figured it out at 12:30 that the card was active, and then for hours on end didn't attempt to make any more purchases on the card.
I still think it was someone in that house.
And you say someone in that house, there's 2 people that live there.
Well, you do the math. It's one of those 2.
I almost want to believe that because at this point it would make more sense.
I think it'd be so funny if you find out a week from now, Daniel's like, I didn't think it was going to get the legs it did, but I didn't eat it because you shamed me and now I didn't want to do it. And then you're talking about it on air. You're calling me when I'm at work.
Yeah.
I'm trying out these new boots all around the house and you're ignoring me.
That would be great. That's the greatest payoff of this unforeseen bit of all time is that if 2 weeks from now she goes, I do have to tell you, I ordered the Taco Bell.
Yeah.
That would be great.
It's the vegetarian option.
That's got me. That's got me too. But at the same time, I don't think she would have ordered that, and I don't think she would have eaten that yesterday. And I don't think she would have scheduled it hours ahead of time.
So did you try asking the DoorDash guy even know the barrier?
No, he didn't know. He
probably didn't even know what app he's working for.
No, he didn't. He was just like, I put on your card. I said, no, I need to cancel the card. I said, you can't put the money back on the card because the card will be no good.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, I can put on your. So now I have $22 in DoorDash money.
Okay.
That these
just in the balance.
Yeah. So wait, actually, so did I make out this? Wait. I got $23.
Hey, we might have found a new scam.
Dude, am I the scammer?
Yeah, we just found a scam.
Dude, I got $23 in free DoorDash bucks.
I'm about to do my DoorDash right now.
Fire it up right now.
Schedule it. Schedule a whole Carrabba's meal. I didn't order this crap.
Yeah. Wow, that is interesting. I did make out like a bandit.
Yeah.
He gave me 20. Wait. No, okay. No, that's not okay. I'm an idiot, and because of association, you are too. They spent my money. So I didn't.
Oh, because
get
it's not
money.
going back in the car. Damn it!
I did.
Damn it! We were so close to thinking we cracked it.
Yeah, we were riding together.
Yeah.
Thank you for going with me. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, this is Todd. Great show, guys.
Thank you, Todd.
Hey, is there possibly a chance maybe somebody set it aloud in the house, or it ordered it automatically, like on your Alexa or something?
I will tell you, I would think that's something that needs to be pre-set up with your Alexa account. My Alexa can be a bit finicky from time to time, but I do I don't think that is a possibility. I appreciate the attempt at helping me solve it, but we've never done that, and if it did, that would be even more insane.
Great show. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Because what would you even say?
Alexa, give me and you'd put in the orders. No, that doesn't seem like you could do that with DoorDash.
Yeah, I know that you can do some weird stuff with Alexa when it comes to ordering food, but you'd have to say the order. You'd have to say order. You'd probably have to say, that would mean like accidentally you go, oh man, I wish I could really oh man. Well, you'd have to say Alexa too.
Yeah.
You'd have to somehow say Alexa and then go, I really wish I could DoorDash 2 cheesy gordita crunches with no beef, sub black beans.
Yeah, but instead play Pearl Jam.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, okay, I got you.
Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, this is Joe.
Joe, what up, buddy?
Hey, Dizzy, do you hear this guy? This is the same guy that leaves pizza in the oven for over a week. Yeah, 2-day Taco Bell on the counter. That's too much.
Damn,
it's too old.
What's your name again?
Joe.
Great call, man, because I didn't even think of that. He's so right. You talked me right out of it, and then he brought me right back in.
So
you do eat old food.
I love you both, but to use a phrase from my buddy Diz, you're both morons. Because do you think that I just ordered it myself? So in your
No, I don't think you ordered it. I think
I was scammed.
Yes, but we're both agreement that you ate the food.
Yeah. No.
Yes,
dude. I had. Let me tell you another reason. This is gonna put it all to bed right here. You want to know what I had for dinner last night?
Tacos for appetizers.
Well, no, but what I had out thawing on the counter was a big, beautiful chimichurri skirt steak that I threw on the grill and chorizo, and I'd been looking forward to it. I was going to cook it over the weekend, and I didn't. So I made. You ever heard of campechana? They serve it at some.
You
Mexican
were naming
spots.
a bunch of Spanish stuff, so you're telling me tacos doesn't pair well with whatever you're talking about?
Well, no,
yeah.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
Okay.
Why would I eat hours old Taco Bell when I've got a beautiful steak and chorizo and I'm making my own hot sauce? You think I'm just gonna? Do you
go to Carrabba's go, I'm not going to eat this bread and oil because I got this good meal coming? No, you still eat. You still warm up that belly, man.
You get a side deal with Carrabba's? Second Carrabba's drop in the first segment. What's
right.
Carrabba's?
I don't know. I don't know.
No, it's just, I appreciate where you're going with it. You're over giving to my appreciation for Taco Bell. Like you.
I just think the evidence it's funny how all the evidence is gone. It's the trash is taken out. There's no way I can get it back, and it just seems kind of crazy.
Hold on.
Oh, you're gonna call Danielle and make her lie for you?
No, I'm gonna make her go into the garbage right now and get it because I'm sick of you sons of bitches. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. She's gonna be so mad. She was not as appreciative of our fun and games as everybody else was. But if she thought she was mad yesterday, she's really gonna be mad now that I'm gonna go ask her to go into the garbage.
Oh man. She's really going to be upset.
Oh, she's going to be upset.
You didn't let me eat it, and now I got to go get it out the trash?
Yeah.
He did eat it. I hope she doesn't answer.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
What are you up to?
I'm in the car. I just left the thrift store.
Oh, you did. Are you headed back to the house?
Yeah.
How long until you get there, you think?
I just left. I'm actually over by the station.
Okay. All right. Well, we have a little bit of an issue here. This whole Taco Bell dilemma has really backfired in an interesting way because Dizzy, the moron, he has now riled everybody up to where everybody thinks that I ate the Taco Bell and I'm just lying about it. So,
I'd like to point out she didn't immediately say that's not true. You didn't eat it.
Well, no, she knows I didn't. She knows I didn't. She knows I didn't eat it. But
I think she's waiting to see where you want to walk her to with this lie.
So, like, this is absolutely.
Thank you, Danielle.
This is absolutely insane of me to even ask you this. But if it's not too bad.
No, I'm not digging through the garbage, if that's where you're going with this.
She knows there's nothing to find there. I don't blame you, Danielle. Don't do it. That's crazy. You're just going to find empty wrappers.
As soon as he got home, there's so much garbage on top of that. Actually, I think I took it out last night.
You did. No, you did. That's why I was thinking, you are going to have to grab it from the big garbage can outside. But all right, well.
How about this? When you get home later, you can get out the garbage and then you can share a picture with everybody.
It'll have been cooking in the sun all day at that point. All right, well, I'll do that.
Just wrappers.
If you do change your mind though, and you feel like vindicating the love of your life, if you could just grab it and send me a picture.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, but I will. I do have a point that I feel like helps validate.
Okay, good. Yes, please, shrill for me.
I can't get you to eat vegetarian food anytime. So, why would you eat?
Yeah, I said all these things. I barely like Taco Bell. We get it because you like Taco Bell. The fact that it had been sitting around for hours, wasn't interested. The fact it was a black bean cheesy gordita crunch, not interested. The fact I was on the verge of grilling steak and chorizo up for dinner, why I would eat old ass Taco Bell. I've made every argument that there is to be made, and I don't know why this is backfiring in my face. But if you do happen to see it poking out of the garbage can, just grab it and send me a picture.
Okay, don't be looking out for it.
All right, love you, thank you.
Love you too, bye. Oh, she didn't get to say it back. Can't believe you made your wife lie on air. She was so quiet and seeing where do I have to go with this?
What is the
I will say this, he doesn't want to eat any vegetarian options. I don't believe that.
It's hard for me to even muster up an argument because I was so uninterested in the Taco Bell.
Didn't you just start off by earlier saying that we are eating so healthy and all these better options? Yeah. And now she's like, he's not going to eat no healthy option.
No, no, that's different.
Yeah.
That's vegetarian to me is not odd. French fries are vegetarian. I mean, they are.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean,
there's no meat in that. Yeah,
I mean, cheesy gordita crunch, it's not. You think that's a healthy option because you put black beans in it?
Mm.
So
yes, I do though. Yes, I do.
Yeah, honestly, the protein's probably better for you. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, it's Steve. John and Dizzy love the show, man.
Appreciate it.
Regarding Taco Bellgate, I think you ate it, and I think we need to do a DNA test of a stool sample, man, because I think we can figure out that you're guilty.
Yeah, I agree, and I think Dizzy needs to go get it himself. He needs to retrieve that stool sample in the next commercial break.
Dizzy does it,
and if he's willing to do that, then he can get the answers he's looking for.
Right on, brothers.
All right, thank you. All right, you sons of bitches. Everything else I want to bring up now just feels like it has no meaning until I vindicate myself. I vindicate myself from a situation that is so unlikely.
What is unlikely? Hold on, time out. What is unlikely?
Well, I mean,
that you're going to snack on some food,
but it's
that you're going to smoke a little something and go, you know what, 2-hour Taco Bell? I have to wait for this meal to cook. I'll eat a little of it.
You want to know what I think is disheartening to me about the whole thing is that I feel like more and more, as we cruise up towards 2 years together, I just feel like you'd have a better grasp of, when I like to eat, how I like to eat. I enjoy good food. I don't ever eat here. I like to be relaxed and have my day be done when I do finally eat. I just feel like you're showing your lack of Senning understanding by thinking that I would go home and eat two things that I don't like and would never order that had been sitting around for 2 hours just because I like food?
Yes, yeah. I'm sure you've eaten food that's been sitting out for a while. Oh, wait, you have. You mentioned you keep pizza in a box in the oven.
And I would.
You're not it's fresh and cooked and daddy's hungry for pizza. It's,
I'm fine
I'm
with
kind of
that.
hungry. I smoked a little.
I'm fine
I
with
got my oven pizza.
Well, and again, I'm telling you, I was a mere hour away from eating deliciously grilled steak. I put the chorizo in the skillet with some diced onions. I had this little salad on the side with lettuce and cheese and tomatoes from the garden. And to think that I would be like, I'm going to eat that in an hour, but I also want to eat these two old-ass cheesy gordita crunches that are filled with something I would never eat in a million years. It just shows you don't get it.
I think it's just all about oh, man, I've been eyeing these tacos the whole time. You know what? I'm going to eat it. Why not? Why not?
I wasn't eyeing them. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this? Phil, what up, buddy?
Hey, guys. I don't know if this will help, but weirdly enough, yesterday, and I never use it, Uber Eats, same thing with me, a random $20 charge. I don't know what bank you used. Mine rhymes with face, but, yeah, I had to cancel the card. They're sending me a new one, blah, blah, blah.
Did they show up at your house? Did the
nothing
food show up?
happened. It was Uber Eats. Nothing happened. The bank just texted me, which is weird. Because why are they texting me? Maybe because they know I don't use Uber Eats. I have the app, but I've maybe used it once my whole life. Right.
Very interesting.
So, I don't know.
I don't know. You might be onto something. I need to. You notice how do you not find it weird?
What?
I always feel like we're like one person away from everybody. I've said that before, like on this show and on the station. Not one other person has called or messaged me that I have seen that said the exact same thing happened to me. Like if this was a prevalent scam out in the world full of scammers, I feel like one person somewhere, whether it be in a DM, an email, or a phone call, would say, "Oh yeah, the exact same thing happened to me, and they sent me 2 random items, and then they stole my card and they spent it."
I don't remember, but you would probably have a better grasp on this. When you had that scam with the photos or videos of you, the person's like, "I got you in a bad position." Did people call in and say that happened to them too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, that was a good memory. That was
I know Senning stuff.
You do.
I know what he likes to eat. Tacos that he'll eat late. I know about the scams.
By the way, Taco Bell, pay the boys. I mean, what are we doing here? Jesus. I talked to Mike Olivero last night, and he goes, I loved the hour, and he goes, but dude, you need to get yourself paid by Taco Bell. And I could go for some fresh cheesy gordita crunches right about now. Those old ones just didn't hit the spot. Senning Show, you're live. Who's this?
This is Ryan. What's up, fellas?
Ryan, what up?
Hey, so I had something somewhat similar, but it was even more weird because it was about 6 months ago, and I had Uber Eats or one of those places, and it happened 3 times in 1 week. I think twice was Wendy's, and the other time may have been Burger King. But they sent one thing. It was like one plain hamburger 3 times in 1 week, but I had absolutely no charges on any of my cards, but I had my name on it. So I have no idea what the hell was going on.
And they never got anything else. They never got they never charged up other stuff or anything like that.
No, I checked my accounts. There wasn't even a charge for the 3 hamburgers that they sent to me. So I have no idea what happened.
Very, very bizarre. What if it's just like a mind F thing? Like what if they're just people out there that just kind of want to mess with you? Like they get off on the idea that like they just did something weird and they've now put mystery into somebody's life.
I think there's my final thought on this. Yeah. I think there is a smart Senning. Lives his life the way he should. Does what he does. He's focused. He's locked in. He's doing everything right. Then there's the snacking Senning.
Yeah.
And that part doesn't correlate with the smart Senning.
Yeah.
They don't talk to each other.
Yeah.
And snacking Senning, he'll go and he'll make orders that he forgets he made.
Yeah.
Make even changes to it because he was just hungry. He wasn't thinking right. And then he'll order that, and then the other Senning snaps back into it and is confused.
And also have it just this unhinged alter ego of mine is so unhinged that that he ordered food that he knew would then be sitting there for 2 hours. He didn't want the food to be arriving at home right when he did.
Not thinking straight.
He wanted, not to mention, if what you're saying is true, well, I guess if what you're saying is true, this is going to get real meta. This is going to get real weird.
Yeah.
So if I did that, did I plan that this was all going to be a bit on the radio too?
No.
Because then the question is, if I didn't plan for that, my food would have been sitting on the porch for 2 hours.
Okay. I see what you're saying. But I also think, again, he's not thinking straight. He's just thinking about snacking. You probably scheduled it wrong. You probably scheduled it to come here, and you sent it to the house by mistake.
Now that's one of the better ideas that I've heard. If you wanted to go with that I just hit one button wrong. And then once I knew, here you go. I'm going to help you, you son of a bitch.
Yes.
Here's the thing. I wanted to get it delivered here to have it for my lunch. And Danielle knows that we're on the up and up and we're not eating that way. So I knew it was going to go to the house. Mm-hmm. So I had to make a whole big scene of, guy in the hot dog costume. Who did this?
Who crashed his car?
Because I knew that she was then going to find the Taco Bell that was meant to come here, but it actually went to my house.
Snacking Senning.
Now we're starting to get somewhere. Senning Show, you're live. Last call before we go to break. What's up?
All right, I'm going to try to make this real quick, but I had a really weird thing. It's all about the vegetarian thing. About 10 years ago, me and my family get together occasionally, brothers, sisters, aunts, mom, dads, and, everybody's getting older, so there's less and less. But we got the young kids, and they come to Red Lobster. It's been a big family thing.
Okay.
2 of my, I may as well just say it now. They listen to the radio show, too, so I know they're going to call me and be like, I heard what you said.
Right.
But
so
I just want to say, my niece and nephew, 10 and 7, said we are now vegetarians, and we're not going to have crab legs, nothing. No, we don't eat that stuff. And they... but they kept looking at their mom for answers. And I just, as an uncle, and tell me, neither of you guys have kids, but as an uncle, I want to be like, let the kid eat some crab legs. Let him see if he likes it at least. What do you think? I felt it was like...
I stopped listening. One person away, you always say. What if? Good theory right here.
Okay, I'm
We're
in.
one person away from someone who works at DoorDash did this whole thing to you because he knew you'd talk about it, and now DoorDash is getting a run.
Oh, yeah, between DoorDash and Taco Bell, like they maybe... I like that. I like a little guerrilla marketing.
Yeah.
They're like, we know if we do something weird with this guy's account right around 2:30, he's probably going to get around to talking about it 3 o'clock prime time.
We order something he knows he doesn't like, but he's still winning because he'll eat it later. We know that. We know he'll eat it later.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to dig into that thing. That thing today is weird, to say the least. I was going to do it in the first segment, but go figure. Don't say anything other than just yes or no if you can. Do you remember in school, and maybe this is a racial thing, do you remember in school, like a specific thing, and don't say anything else other than yes or no, that like everybody used to doodle? That everybody used to kind of draw on their binder?
Absolutely.
Okay. I think you're thinking of the thing, and a bunch of other people thought of the same exact thing just now. I went down a rabbit hole of trying to figure out what that is, where it came from.
Oh, you did?
And it might mean something. I'll share it all with you next. It's that thing. Don't go anywhere. More Senning Show on the way.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone presents the Florida Rock Symphony Summer Concert Series at Ruth Eckerd Hall. You want to rock? We've got your rock right here. And we're making it fancy with a symphony. Come see a live rock orchestra playing all the hits of Led Zeppelin. June 27th, Journey. July 17th, both featuring American Idol finalist Constantine Maroulis, plus David Bowie. August 7th, you can see all 3 shows starting at only $99. Tickets are on sale now at RuthEckerdHall.com. Bust out your best tuxedo t-shirts and get ready to rock. For more details, go to theboneonline.com.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Any good weekend plans?
Oh, I'm going on a weekend cruise on MSC Cruises. We're going to White Sand Beach and Beanbag Share.
Are you using nouns as verbs?
You can do that on MSC Cruises. Where was I? The food. We'll rigatoni, French fry, we might even gelato. How about you?
Oh, yeah, I was going to lawnmower.
Skip the airport and get up to 40% off cruises and more with our 4th of July sale. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
I'm John Morgan. There are many reasons to hire Morgan & Morgan for your injury case. Reason number 3. First, all lawyers are not the same. If my family had an injury case and I couldn't hire us, there are only about 3 to 4% of the lawyers out there that I would hire. And here's why. Most of them rarely, if ever, go to trial. They just take the last best offer. Hell, you can do that yourself. Do this. If you're looking for a lawyer, Google Morgan & Morgan results and see what comes up. It may shock you. Then Google the firm you're thinking of hiring and do the same. That may shock you as well. We became the largest injury firm in the world for a reason. We won a lot. $30 billion and counting. Morgan & Morgan, or thepeople.com. Who would I hire? I'd hire us.
Injured? Dial pound law. Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
If it feels like another sizzling Florida is here, that's because it is. But Climate Design Home Services is going to keep you cool and comfy. Get ready now with a $59 system tune-up by their experienced professionals. They're going to make sure your AC system can handle the heat. Plus, if you need a new AC system like Train, call Climate Design today. They've got extended service hours and over 1,000 5-star reviews. 727-300-1059 or climatedesign.com.
Crown Hyundai. where you can find 4th of July offers all month long. Like a 2026 Elantra SE, just $159 a month. Or a 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE, just $199 per month. Plus a $250 gas gift card when you purchase your new Hyundai. Each comes backed by America's best warranty. 10-year, 100,000 miles with Hyundai Owner Assurance. Get down to CrownHyundai.com.
For full details, call 1-800-844-558-8149.
It's time for the Great Haircut Sale at your local Great Clips salon. Your chance to get a great haircut at an even greater price, just $9.99. And money's not all you'll save at Great Clips. When you use online check-in, you can save time too. So download our app today and hurry in for the $9.99 Great Haircut Sale at Great Clips. It's gonna be great. For a limited time at participating salons.
The $9.99 Great Haircut Sale runs June 24th through June 28th.
Visit our Greater Tampa Bay, Lakeland, and Sarasota area salons.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know, as a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who served our country always feel welcome here because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Adamo Drive or visit FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy of Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Did you really think Pure Talk was just going to sit back and watch America turn 250 years old without doing something awesome to celebrate? Of course not. That's why they're raising $250,000 for America's Warrior Partnership by the end of July. America's Warrior Partnership is on the front line of preventing veteran suicide. They've had extraordinary success, and here's how you can help. When you switch your cell phone service to Pure Talk this month, you'll be invited to round up to support America's Warrior Partnership. No pressure, but if you do, Pure Talk will match your donation dollar for dollar. And to further celebrate 250 years of our extraordinary democratic republic, Pure Talk is offering unlimited talk, text, and data for just $34.99 a month. Dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe. That's pound 250, say Mike Rowe. And happy birthday to us.
It's the Hooters All-American Summer. Nothing is more American than ice-cold Budweiser pints for $2.50 and Hooters wings all summer long. Register to win a trip to NYC to catch the Rays take on the Yankees and meet up with Mike Calta. Friday, June 26th from 11 to 1 p.m. as Monica with the JP Show is live at Hooters on Adamo Drive in Brandon.
At Farrah & Farrah, our power comes from lawyers who believe in your case. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing, right now on Senning Show.
1 or 2, you know what to do.
Up in Pocahontas in the cranberry glades, ain't got bars nor the charge to call her anyways. My mind's a mile.
Welcome back to Senning Show. Keep an eye on your Instagrams later because I'm going to have to go live on Instagram tonight and dig into the garbage can to find the old Taco Bell.
And we all know the answer is.
What's the answer?
It's not going to be there.
Okay, good.
Are you really going to drive home and get Taco Bell on the way home and put it in your trash can and go live?
Well, here's the other thing, too, is that that's the thing, nothing would be good enough for you.
No, I want to see you dig in it.
I'm going to dig in it. Well, because
you know what? It'll have. it should still all be in the bag.
Yes,
intact.
it'll all be in the bag.
So the receipt and everything.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes,
all right, go live.
Welcome back to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy. 800-771-1025. Hit us up on social media, X, Instagram, at the John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor. You can watch us on YouTube. Get up in the vroom, vroom, room. Friendly reminder, tomorrow night, we're back to celebrating Team USA and partying in the streets of St. Petersburg. It all goes down at Ferg's Sports Bar, the greatest sports bar in the whole wide world. $10 to get in. Team USA taking on Turkey. And this time, still the $5 Mick Ultras, but you get a beer for free when you walk in the door. Everybody gets a free beer just for showing up. There is something invigorating and exciting about cheering on Team USA, the USA chants, the CO2 cannons, the big screens, the camaraderie, the patriotism. It's a lot of fun, all courtesy to our friends over at Mick Ultra, and obviously Mayor Pete, a major force behind putting all of these parties on as well. So come out and hang with us, would you? It's a later start. I think the game starts at 10. Yep. The party starts at 9. So we hope to see you out at Ferg's tomorrow night. So this is the dumbest thing ever. I just want to forewarn you on that. And I don't know how many people know this or don't know about it. I asked you before the break, I said, this thing that you used to, like the number one thing that you used to doodle and that you used to like see on binders and things like that in school was the
S, the letter S, and you'd make the 6 dashes and you'd connect them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever remember being taught anything about the S?
No, I don't even remember. Like, I imagine in middle school. No, it was elementary. I probably first did it. And I remember, like, just a girl did it, and I was like, what is that? And then I see everyone do it, and I don't even know where it started. It's so weird.
Do you find yourself still doing it ever? Like, if you happen to be, like, in a meeting that was boring and somebody gave you a pad of paper and a pen, do you think there's a fair chance that you would end up doing that dumbass S?
I think there was a moment where I would, and I realized it's been so long that I forget how you do it correctly, and it came out like an 8. I'm like, this is dumb. But yes, I have.
So call it a conspiracy theory, call it what you will. But the more I started thinking about it, well, I saw something online. I'm going to play the clip for you in a second. It is just odd that so many people, when given a pen and a piece of paper, will mindlessly draw the same exact thing that nobody can ever tell you, like, where they learned it or where it ever came from or why. Everybody all through time draws it. Like I don't know if this falls under the category of like a Mandela effect type thing, but this was the video that I saw, I think 2 days ago. And I thought at the time it was just a stupid video that I watched online, but I haven't really been able to stop thinking about it ever since.
Shower thought. You ever think about how literally every kid knew how to draw that cool S? Like, nobody taught you. It just appeared in your notebook one day. Almost like it got downloaded straight into your brain. And like the wild part, we all swore it was our thing in the 90s and early 2000s. But apparently kids have been doodling it since like the 60s. And not just in the US. Israel, Egypt, Central America, basically everywhere. Like, how's there no origin story here? Like, no Netflix doc about the cool S? Now, some people thought it was Superman, including me when I was younger. Some thought it was Stussy. Even Suzuki had to be like, yo, stop blaming us here. And then in 2020, some random dude actually trademarked it as the S thing, which feels wrong. Like, what makes you qualified to own the coolest S? Well, it also kind of iconic and smart. But it gets a little trippy. I came across a TikTok where a dude was claiming the S is actually the logo for the company running our simulation. Do I believe it? Hell no. But does it make sense? I guess a little bit. Because explain to me how every single kid across the entire world just instinctively knew how to draw it without ever being taught. Like,
I tried to think of like something else to compare it to. Like, it's such a dumb throwaway thing from most of our. You good? You leaving?
Yeah, I was going to show the camera because I feel like they would.
Yeah. If you, that's a good call. It is such a dumb throwaway thing that probably just means nothing. But the fact that it seems to be a thing that just mindlessly people throughout many, many, many generations all just write down without thinking about it, and there is no, like, so I start Googling, I start trying to figure it out. There's no founder, there's no place it ever first appeared. Like, it wasn't taught universally in school. It is just essentially a mystery on how all children, for the most part, throughout time, just end up writing down this S that means nothing and came from nowhere.
Yeah, it is weird because it reminds me of all the stuff when we were talking about, like, well, who started that rumor? Who started this rumor when we were back in the day, like the Marilyn Manson thing? And like, I was in Canada, I think, when I first heard of it.
Took his ribs out to SSOD, right?
It's the same thing like this. It's how did we get here with this? It is very confusing. You said a simulation.
Well, I mean, that was one of the videos that seemed to be very popular, where it's like, if you believe that we're being operated by some sort of simulation, like the company or this is insane, I understand, the overlords that are running the whole thing, like that's their logo, and it's somehow just pre-downloaded into our brain so that at times of just thoughtlessness or just doodling, most people, if they're given a pen and a piece of paper and bored, they will all end up drawing the same thing, which is this S that has no origin and no meaning to anybody other than we all just draw it.
Yeah. It's so weird, bro. Because, like, when did you start drawing? Middle school, elementary? Do you remember?
I would imagine that I started, and here's an interesting thing, too. I started drawing it definitely in elementary school, and I don't remember ever being taught it, but I thought it had a connection to Michigan State because there were a lot of Michigan State fans, so I thought it meant, like, state, Michigan State.
Yeah.
But obviously, that's not anywhere. That's not a thing that exists.
Damn, imagine if it was just like early Banksy. He's like,
maybe. He's doing. People are thinking that he's doing stuff in St. Pete. There is a show. Banksy's doing some sort of something in Tampa
at the Straz, I thought.
Yes,
yeah.
And I forget where it was. Somewhere over by the beach. There's been this artwork showing up on certain bridges. It's of like little kids, kind of like in a raincoat.
Oh, okay.
I'm not super familiar with Banksy, but people think it's either an amazing knockoff or since he's got his installation here that he's gone around and done a few things.
And Banksy's like, we don't know what he looks like. That's the whole thing, right?
No, he's a mystery.
Yeah,
he's absolutely a mystery.
He's like the S.
Yeah, he's a lot like the S.
Told you.
Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, it's Brian. I had a little theory about that S too, because I'm actually a graffiti writer, and they talk about it being from the 70s and stuff. A lot of graffiti writers actually did it. If you stare at it after you've drawn it, tell me it's not actually the infinity logo also. Kind of like a track. If you follow it, it makes an 8. Also an S.
Oh, now you're getting deep, dude. So what is that?
I'm telling you. So I think it could line up with what you guys are talking about. I mean, it's that deep, right?
It might be. And when you try to just Google it, it pretty much says that there is photographic and archival evidence that shows people were drawing the symbol as far back as the late 60s, but nobody like has as an origin of it. It is as much Googling as you can do. It says it is a decades old pop culture mystery. And to me, with as many people who have ever done it, that just can't be. Like it seems so bizarre that everybody just knows what it is and writes it. But maybe there's some sort of message about infinity in there. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. One more call, and then I got to play you this audio real quick before we go to break. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hi, John. My name's Tara.
Hi, Tara.
I'm currently in between jobs, so I've been doing like Uber just to get by. And I just got an order for one thing of Nerds candy, and listening to your story, now I'm like kind of confused.
Well, I don't know. Now, is it Nerds candy, like the individual little baby nerds, or is this like a Nerds rope?
Ooh.
No, just like 1 count, $2.49.
Oh, damn. That is, correct me if I'm wrong, it's going to cost them more to get the nerds to their home than the nerds cost themselves.
If I had to guess, I would say if I was a gambling person, I would agree with you, yes.
Is there no minimum purchase on Uber? Because it feels like that is a waste of everybody's time for you to take a $2.34 piece of candy and deliver it.
So I delivered a paint, like a 5-gallon bucket lid only the other day.
A lid? A lid bucket paint you delivered?
Yeah. The weirdest thing, though, I think on Valentine's Day, though, I think I delivered crystal meth. It was a courier order, and it was written in pencil, like scribbled, Happy Valentine's Day. And it had like one of those little windows envelope, and you could kind of see the baggie, and they both looked like they were
on meth.
Yeah,
they look like meth heads.
I was trying to find a way to say it.
Well, no, it's fine. Sometimes you just have to say things as they are. That's crazy. I've always wondered about that because I know those couriers exist, and I thought to myself, like, could you get in trouble? Like, you didn't know, but if you get pulled over and they're like, what do you got there? And it turns out that it's a special bag of crystal meth. Like, are you going to prison or what?
I was pretty nervous about that one, but now, I don't know what the scam could be. I've been thinking about it. My husband rides with me, and we've been thinking about it for 2 days. It doesn't really make sense.
It does. Well, stay safe out there, and I hope that this person has not been
I
skimming.
think in your case is because you're kind of a local celebrity. I don't really like that they're like stalk. It's almost like stalkerish.
Yeah, I can only hope that they don't have any idea who I am. But thank you, Tara. I appreciate it.
We had to find a new way to transport drugs. Like, this is the DoorDash order.
Well, dude, I think that's a thing. Dude, I think that's a major thing. The I don't know how it works, like an Uber courier, but I think pretty much it's that simple. You order it, and then they just deliver whatever it is you need taken to somebody else. How it's not only being used for drug deals is beyond me, but. I saw this video and it made me think of you because you've let it be known time and time again. You're not like the biggest like ocean guy. You're not really the biggest fan of being around areas that might have sharks in it.
Hell no.
Would you ever? Because this is a weird thing that looks fun to me, but I don't know that I'd ever do it. Maybe if given the opportunity. Would you ever go parasailing?
Is that where you're on the back of the boat?
You're on the back of the boat and they're pulling you on like a parachute.
Maybe.
So this happened in where did this happen? This happened up in Ocean City, Maryland. It happened less than a week ago.
It's gonna be.
And this couple is parasailing, and as they start getting, at some point they like lower you down into the water, right? Well, as they're getting closer and closer to the water, it is very clear there's a giant ass shark right there, and everything was fine. And I think the shark ultimately swam away. But they pretty much landed right on the shark. And I don't know if this is just a coping mechanism from the lady and how she reacts, but I would be crying and screaming if this was happening to me.
Oh my God, there's a shark. Mason, get the shark on camera. Wait, we're going underwater here soon. Wait, oh my God, Mason. I can't see. Give me the camera back. Guys, there's a shark. Oh, there's a hammerhead. I prefer not to go under right now.
Her laugh kind of gets very like frantic almost. Like she doesn't, I don't know if this is a first date or if these people don't know each other very well, but it's almost like she's choosing to just laugh psychotically rather than be as scared as she actually is.
Right oh my God. Right on top of
the They land like right on top of a hammerhead shark. That's probably outside of it breaking loose and you slamming into the side of a building or just falling into your death. I would think being dropped down and right on top of a shark is probably the worst case scenario if you're parasailing.
You've never done it.
No, and I don't. I actually I was probably interested for a good portion of my life when I worked at Ruby Tuesday. I probably told you this. We had two twin sisters. They both were hostesses at Ruby Tuesdays, and they went away for a weekend at the beach, like in Ormond Beach or Daytona or something like that. And they went up parasailing. Dude, they got caught by a rogue wind. They got slammed into a building. One sister died, and the other. This is a terrible story. Was like she was like disfigured, and that kind of killed the vibe for me.
Yeah,
I was like, just knowing people that it happened to, my interest in parasailing went down quite a bit. Now it goes down a little more, knowing that you can just land on a damn shark.
I was naive to the fact of how this stuff works and all ignorant. I thought it like reels you in and you go on like the back of the boat.
Yeah, I think you land a little bit behind. I'm sure there are different ones where some they can bring you right into the back of the boat and sometimes they drop you right behind the boat. The boat is right in front of them.
Yeah.
But the shark is, I mean, at one point they're looking down and they're probably 10 feet from the water and the shark is right underneath their feet.
They're better than me. I would have been yelling and cursing.
Screaming.
Yeah.
Dude, and thank God it was a hammerhead. I don't think they like to eat people, but dude, imagine, this would be terrible, but imagine the visual, great white. Because you know how they like breach?
Oh, yeah.
They're like 10 feet above the water and the great white jumps out and just eats them both right at the same moment.
Yeah, like Jaws type stuff.
Then you reel them in on the parasail thing.
Or imagine you're that guy on the date with this girl and she starts getting mauled by the shark and now you got to end the date with this girl with no legs, waiting for the ambulance. That's actually a good story.
That's a hell of a commitment that you've made to this woman at this point. All right, let's step aside for a moment. When we come back, I'm willing to give away some prizes I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say what I don't want, and we're just going to hope that it doesn't happen. What I actually want is people who have had their ass kicked. People who thought they were getting into a fight that they could win, and they ended up getting their ass kicked because there was a situation that unfolded at an airport. with a MMA fighter.
Ooh.
And the way that the police officer handles the situation, I think it's the only way that you can do it, because nobody wants to fight somebody who is trained and has fought in the UFC. I'll play you the audio, which is worth the price of admission alone. And then I want your ass-kicking admission if you've had your ass kicked. I might even give you some tickets for it. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked right here to 102.5 The Bone. More Senning Show on the way. I brought it up earlier. Cooked myself a hell of a meal last night. That chimichurri skirt steak from Wild Fork. Some like Mexican legit taco places serve something called campechana, which is usually steak and chorizo. So I made my own version last night. I took that chimichurri skirt steak, cut it against the grain, diced it up, and then I mixed it in with the chorizo, the ground chorizo from Wild Fork. It was absolutely amazing. And that's just one example of something a little bit different that you could prepare from Wild Fork. They're going to have tons of options you've never seen before. So if you're a novice griller and you're trying to cook new things, you won't even know where to begin. If you want to do big cuts of meat like pork butts and briskets, you want Wagyu and the finer cuts, they have that. And of course, everything to feed the family from ground beef to chicken breast during the week. And make sure you scan that code when you go into your local Wild Fork so you're registered in the Grill for America contest. Somebody is winning a $10,000 outdoor kitchen from Tampa Bay Outdoor Kitchens, a $1,000 Wild Fork gift card, and a summer supply of Budweiser. So you can order online and get the Wild Fork delivered right to your front door, or go shopping West Chase, South Tampa, and St. Pete. Always online at wildforkfoods.com.
Diving into your ocean, baby, like, oh, now. Baby, 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 baby.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Budweiser Grill for America's Summer Sweepstakes. Win a $10,000 outdoor grilling package featuring an outdoor kitchen from Tampa Bay Outdoor Kitchens, a $1,000 gift card from Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market, and a summer supply of Budweiser. Visit theboneonline.com to find a location to register nearest you. Join the Bone's John Senning Saturday, July 25th from noon till 2 at Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market on Southdale Mabry in Tampa. Come register to win a Traeger grill and a $100 gift card from Wild Fork Foods. It's the Bone's very own hot grill summer. Celebrate Budweiser's 150th anniversary alongside America's 250th. Backyard grilling, ice cold Budweiser, and premium meats and seafood. Budweiser Grill for America's Summer Sweepstakes from Tampa Bay Outdoor Kitchens, Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market. Budweiser at 102.5 The Bone.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
Hey man, what's Hard Rock Bet giving new players?
If you win your first $5 bet, you get $150 in bonus bets.
$750? ¿Cuánto?
Oh, was that Ronaldinho? Sounds like his first bet scored.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New customers bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
So, you're ready to propose, huh?
Yeah, man. She's definitely the one.
What are we thinking about the ring? I got my wife's at Hellsberg. I couldn't recommend a better jeweler.
I could use some help with that.
Man, go to Hellsberg. I had no idea how many details you need to consider. Did you know you can get a natural or lab-grown diamond? I didn't. Figure out what she wants. Trust me, they'll make it happen.
Start your story with Hellsberg. Shop in store or at hellsberg.com.
Exciting things are happening at Italiano Insurance. They are now part of A.J. Gallagher, one of the largest insurance brokers in the world. Soon you will start to hear and see a name change, but it will still be the same great folks providing amazing service. What does it mean for you? More insurance markets and options to better serve you and your family's needs. Call 813-877-7799 today and protect your family with the Italiano team at Gallagher Insurance. Serving this community for over 6 65 years.
A cat named Mo, and you know your AC never picks a convenient time to quit, so when it does, call the company Tampa Bay Homeowners Trust, Blue Bear Total Home Services. With a perfect 5-star rating and over 500 Google reviews, Blue Bear shows up, does the job right, and stands behind their work. Right now, you can get 0% financing for 60 months or payments as low as $104 a month on a new AC system. Plus, get a Rude electric water heater for just $1,000 with any new AC purchase. Blue Bear, TotalHomeServices.com. The 5-star difference starts here. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg. Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
However you're vacationing, whatever project you're starting, wherever the road calls you, your deal of the summer is just a test drive away at Crown Kia. Like a new Kia K4, just $209 a month. Or a new Sportage, just $219 per month. Plus, celebrate America's 250th birthday with a $250 gas gift card when you upgrade to a new vehicle. Get your deal of the summer today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
It's a cat named Mo. For another Mo DeWitt in the Just Call Mo Comedy Jam happening August 8th at Side Splitters Carol Wood, Ross Padgett, Lee Cohen, John Charles Ragland, and J.J. Curry. And saving the best for last, though he won't go last because he's only got 5 minutes from my show, Drew Garabo Live. It will be Drew R. Garabo. Oh, that reminds me. I'm hosting. It's Saturday, August 8th. Doors open at 4. Proceeds benefit the Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay. Come out and have a laugh for a good cause.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to My Computer Career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
1025, The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show with with your host, John Senning.
Uncle Ted, baby. Welcome back to Senning Show. You know what? Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it. I am John Senning. He is Dizzy. 800-771-1025. If you've ever had your ass kicked, I really want to hear from people who thought they were going to kick somebody's ass and then they got their ass kicked. Because this scenario that I'm about to play the audio from was different. It's a police officer and a civilian. The police officer seems to know what he's dealing with. But I couldn't imagine if you're the kind of guy that just like will get in a fight, like you're that kind of guy, and you're out and about and you think you just size up a guy that's smaller than you, or you think you can kick his ass, and maybe you're not very well versed in the world of UFC or MMA, but like you accidentally picked a fight with a guy who's a professional fighter and then he just murders you. Dustin Poirier, who I think is now officially retired from the UFC. Ironically enough, I think he had his own hot sauce brand as well. This all happened in Atlanta, and God bless probably maybe the Freedom of Information Act, whatever the hell it is that allows all this body cam footage to be leaked out there. But he got kicked off of a plane for being rowdy. He threatened the flight crew to the point to where he had to be kicked off of the flight. This past Sunday, Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport. They don't have much details about what happened on the flight that got him kicked off. But we do have the audio of what happened once the officer showed up. A lot of curses, so you'll notice that. But some of the most riveting body cam footage I think we've seen in a minute. So it starts immediately with the cop walking up to Dustin Poirier, former UFC champion, and he's hot. Like he's ready to go from the beginning.
Let's go, big dog. Let's go, big dog.
What's going on?
What's up? Bunch of hoes.
So he goes, bunch of hoes, and then he points at the flight. Like there's a whole flight crew that clearly were a part of the team of people that kicked him off of the flight. So he points at these ladies and goes, bunch of hoes.
Let's go. Let's go.
Relax.
No, they lying. Yeah, pull me off the plane. All my boys went to the crib. Now what the
And this is why he got.
By the way, some real, my first thought when I watched this, a real, I don't know how to say this properly, a real thick accent that I've never heard him speak with before. A street accent, if you will.
All right. You Dustin Poirier?
Man, you, bro.
Yeah. So the cop immediately asks him, are you Dustin Poirier?
And this is why he got.
All right. You Dustin Poirier?
Man, you, bro.
All right, just relax.
Man, you and her and her. I'll fight you right now.
No, I don't want to fight, bro.
I'll go with you right now.
He sets the bag down and pretty much gets into fight position. Like this cop
squares up on him.
Yeah, got a gun, got a taser, but you've got a UFC fighter legit squaring up on you.
I don't want to fight, bro. I don't want to fight.
Go.
I don't want to fight.
Let's go.
Radio, have you?
Yeah, tell him, come on.
Get a couple
Tell
of
him, it's gonna be bad.
Bro, just
it's gonna be bad, man.
Bro.
I don't think he said, it sounded, he didn't say what I think you thought he said.
Why?
Well, no, I'm telling you, I listened to the whole clip last night, and I would have definitely known if he dropped an
It was
N-bomb.
intoxication why he got pulled off the flight.
And I also think that would be a big part of the story if he dropped an N-bomb.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tell him, come on.
Get a couple of
Because it's gonna be bad.
Bro, just
it's gonna be bad, man.
Bro.
Oh, man, it really sounds like
What else could it be? Yeah.
Tell him, come on.
Get a couple of
Because it's gonna be bad.
Bro, just
it's gonna be bad, man.
Bro.
Come on.
Dude,
I say that every day when I wake up.
It surely sounds like that's what he's. But I'm telling you, I almost feel like I need to I'm 99% positive he did not say that.
What else would it be with
I
a P?
understand that, but you know for a fact that if this white guy called the black cop the N-word, that would be the headline of the story.
This scared-ass cop probably didn't even realize it at the time.
What's up?
The world would have when they heard it.
Relax. You want to fight?
37.
He's pulling out the taser at this point. He is, and this is probably protocol because I was surprised that more people weren't clowning the cop in the comments because he is immediately puts an insane amount of distance between him and Dustin Poirier. Like he is not looking to get into any sort of physical altercation.
He's standing in a different terminal at this point.
He really is. He's backing up aggressively while pulling out his taser.
Wait, let's start several units. How you
boys not gonna fight something?
Radio to 37 Sam.
Boy, you.
Bro, relax, bro. Relax.
Oh, you could hear his taser juicing up too.
Relax, bro.
You gonna taste me?
Relax.
Bro, I'm gonna bang you up.
Bro, relax.
Give me a good one.
Just relax.
Give me a good one.
Yeah.
He's gonna let him have one free shot. Give me a good one. Yeah.
They kicked him off the flight. This guy's a UFC fighter. You know.
What's going on, brother? Talk to me. Man, the beach is lying holes, man. Let's go. Arrest me.
There is a skip in the video, but I don't know what changes because he goes from wanting to fight everybody to putting his hands behind his back and just saying arrest me.
Yeah.
Arrest me. That's the best way, dog. That's the best way. That's the way.
Quite possibly the best part of the video here. And you know, I've been wasted. I don't know that I've ever gone through this range of emotions. He was ready to fight this guy roughly 2 minutes ago. And then here at the end, he's commending the cop that he was just trying to fight. And then through the handcuffs, through his back, wants to give the cop a fist bump.
Yeah.
Hey, pound it.
All right, man.
No, you did a great job, bro. You did a great job. You did what you could.
You did what you could.
You did what you could. Which, I mean, you get mixed up with Dustin Poirier like you're really going to try to go hand to hand with him, you're probably going to end up having to shoot him.
Yes.
Like first of all, in the condition that he was in, I don't know that you were going to be able to stop him once he starts beating your ass.
Oh yeah, if that was John Bones Jones, he was getting shot immediately.
You're probably right.
And he would have looked at the flight attendants like, y'all saw him come at me, right?
Yeah. But then it wouldn't, if you have ever properly had your ass kicked, and we will be doing this under Bong Show rules, I've got tickets to a bunch of different stuff. Let's see what Mike Oliveira hooked up. We've got tickets to Avenged Sevenfold. That seems like a good fighting concert. Post Malone and Jelly Roll also seems like a good fighting concert. And then probably the concert where you'll see the least amount of fights, maybe Mumford & Sons, all on the line. All you have to do is give us your ass-kicking admission on how you got beat up. Welcome to Senning Show. You're live on the air.
What's up, guys? It's Cody. How you doing?
Cody, we're doing pretty good today, man. How are you?
Doing good, man. Can't complain.
Hell yeah.
Story?
What else?
All right. So, I'll give it to you. So, this is an interesting one. Back in my teens, I was supposed to meet up with a guy to fight. It would have been a pretty easy fight, but when I met up, he had a couple guys with him, and they all just decided to run out behind a building and jump me instead of a fair one-on-one fight.
How old were you when this happened?
Roughly around 14.
That's when most fights seem to happen. Was it bad enough to where you had to go to the hospital?
It was almost that bad. I just kind of licked my wounds in the house and just kind of went about it the next day.
That's really all you can do after you get your ass kicked. You were the first one to call, so I'll give you something. Hang tight. 800-771-1025. We've had to have talked before about fights in your life. You've had to have been in a few fights.
Yeah, a lot of fights. My first fight, though, I got my ass kicked. I've said that.
Oh, yeah, like you
bad.
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 What age was it?
I would have been in 6th grade.
Oh, 6th grade.
6th grade, and it was this guy named Manny, and Manny was, I want to say he was in 8th grade. He was in 8th grade.
Look at you.
And I didn't understand.
Moving outside your weight class.
Yeah. So it was literally, I was trying to be like a hero because I had this friend. We rode the bus together every time.
Was it a chick?
No, it was a little Asian guy named Lawrence.
Look at you. How much you changed?
And he was bullying him, and he was trying to get him to fight, and he was my friend, and he was about to cry, and I was like, I'll fight you. And I was like, stepped up, and I was like, come on, I'll fight you. And he's like, all right. And he put up his hands. I put up my hands, and I hit him good. And I'll never forget because
In the face,
threw a great right hook, and I hit him, and his his face did the thing where it whips. And I put my hands up.
Oh, you thought you won. You thought the champ was here.
Thought the champ was here. It was like, I won. I landed the first punch. That's how fights end in Power Rangers.
Oh.
And I remember.
Was it the Power Rangers era? Is that where you were probably pulling some of your motivation from?
All of it. Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, any of that stuff. And I put my hands up.
Can I just say, by the way, right when you said I put my hands up, this is what I envisioned. Pretend like you're telling the story again.
So I hit him, and his face flinched, and I thought I'd won, so I put my hands up. Yeah.
So the champ is there. You're celebrating your win.
And I just remember pain. I got hit so many times in the face, and I didn't fall. But I remember saying at one point, all right. Like I was trying to, like, we get it. We
enough.
get it.
You've proven your point
We get
here.
it. What else are we doing here? Yeah.
Did you go home like beaten and battered? Were your parents mad?
My mom turned the corner right when it was happening because someone called because it was in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
And someone was like, I think your son's getting in a fight. And then she found out. And then my brother got home and he found out. Went to Manny's house and whooped his ass.
Oh, really?
Knocked on the door. Manny opened the door. He pulled him out the house and just whooped his ass.
I don't know if the statute of limitations is up on this, but is Manny still with us? Or?
Oh, yeah. Manny became friends after it. He was like, you took that ass kicking like a man. I was like, did I?
Isn't it funny how that? Isn't it funny how that works? And that can be a thing. Knock on wood. I don't want to jinx myself. I've never been punched in the face.
You've never been punched in the face?
No. I've been in like a couple, maybe 3 or 4 like minor scraps, but I never took a punch right to the face.
Not even by mistake when you were doing all your wrestling stuff and you had to give the guy his receipt?
No, dude, look at you. Yeah. No, one time, and I got it. I wish some of these videos were out. This doesn't count, by the way, but it's just the only time I took something to the face like that. It was, if you've ever seen the move, it was very hard to pull off. And Rob Van Dam used to do it back in the day. He would put a dude on the other side of the ring, and then he would, like, laying in the corner, and then he would put a chair in front of his face and then jump all the way across the ring and drop kick the chair into their head.
Oh, my God.
And I was under the impression and told that, like, the chair was not going to make it to my head or face. That was a lie.
Oh.
And, dude, this steel chair just cracked my head. Oh. I was bleeding. I was concussed. I felt sick for 2 days. And that's the closest, like, major blow to the head and face that I've ever taken in a professional wrestling match when I was, like, 16 years old.
Have you been in a lot of fights?
No, I think like 4 maybe. There was one in elementary school where I remember we were just ripping each other's. We were like wrestling. We were down in the dirt.
It was more fun. Boys would be boys. That
and then one time, my fights weren't really fights. There was this kid who I think might have been the person I fought twice. It happened at the rec center. We were playing basketball, and he was just like a bully type. And I remember he was standing right across from me, and as hard as I could, I just threw the basketball right at his face. And then he charged me, and like we were tussling on the ground, and things like that through high school, but never like square up. Took a good old fashioned punch to the face.
Yeah. I remember in school, people always would be afraid to throw the first punch because they think if you don't, you could be like, self-defense.
Yeah.
And my brother taught me, he's like, throw the first punch and don't stop swinging. Don't stop swinging.
Like you would have been the equivalent of this in my story. My buddy Tim, who's still one of my best friends, he was a fighter. Like he wanted to fight. He looked to fight. He was like a little muscle man, and like anytime anybody in the crew had a problem, he was the kind of guy where like he wasn't going to wait to find out if you wanted to fight him. Like it was like, I remember one time we were in the bathroom and one of our buddies, this kid, another bully type, came and dumped a trash can all the way over this kid's head. And it was like something flipped my buddy Tim's head. He just starts punching this guy. He gets behind him. He's choking him out. It looks like he's going to kill him. We're all at one point like pulling him off. Like, you're going to kill him. You're going to kill him.
Stop.
So,
you already did.
So he kind of did the fighting for all of us. And I'm a pussy. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, John. Hey, Dizzy. It's Seminole Scotty. How you guys doing?
What up, buddy? How you doing, man? You got an ass-kicking admission? Did you take one for the team?
I did take one, yeah. I was in 9th grade in Largo, Florida, sitting on the curb, just hanging out with 2 of my buddies. One of them had just gotten out of the hospital, and the other one was about 90 pounds soaking wet. And these three guys came rolling up, and some kid that I knew from outside of school, and he got out and started talking smack. Oh, I heard you were saying this. I heard you were saying that. And we sat there and argued back and forth for about 5 minutes. I was trying to talk my way out of it because it was basically 3-on-1. And he just sucker punched me out of nowhere. And next thing I know, the other two guys were kicking me in the face. And I pretty much took an ass whooping from all three of them for about 5 minutes. And I was bloodied and broken, and it wasn't good. And I went to go get back up, and the main guy said, "You stand up, I'm going to put your teeth on that curb and make you bite it."
Oh, no.
Curb stomp your ass?
Oh, no.
Man.
Was that
Curb
your last
stomp. Yep,
your
curb
last
stomp.
fight?
I'm glad Dizzy knows what I'm talking about.
We saw American History X.
Yeah, no, that wasn't the last fight I was in, but that was definitely the worst one. I've been in a few, but not that many. But that one was, I had to walk home with my tail between my legs to my mom. I mean, bloodied up. And she goes, "What happened?" I said, "Don't worry about it," and just shut my door and went to bed.
Look at you, taking your licking like a real man. Thank you for the call. Dude, I've told this story before, I think, but there was one time where I was like supposed to be in a fight. It was like, you know how high school can be, and it's like they're going to fight. Like they're going to fight at this time. And it was the weirdest, most bizarre set of circumstances ever, because we were at the little store by my house. It actually just burnt down. I talked about it a couple weeks ago. And I was there with my little brother, and this kid, his name was Addison. He was a total prick. He came out, you know, like the popsicles that you that are just like in the plastic. You know, like they're just ice in a plastic tube, and you cut off the top, and you.
Oh,
you
okay, yeah.
Well, it was like a 5-foot long one of those, and don't ask me why. It was like melted, and this kid came up behind my little brother, and he just dumped it and started squeezing all the juice out on his head.
Oh, man.
And I stand up, and we're like facing off, and his parents were there in a car, and they took him. He like left. They were like, all right. So then it was became.
Parents were there when he did it?
Yeah, it became like the talk of school. John's going to fight this kid in the cafeteria this time.
Oh, man.
He shows up to school that day, and he's on crutches. I don't know why to this day he's on crutches. So I'm like, well, clearly the fight's off. Like this guy's on crutches. And it's one of the greatest moments. It's in the Mount Rushmore of hardest I've ever laughed in my life. So he's on crutches, and we're standing in the cafeteria in this little side area. And I can see him like beelining on his crutches, like right towards us. I'm like, dude, am I going to fight the kid on crutches? Like, what is going to happen here?
You don't get your ass kicked by a kid on crutches, do you?
No, far better than that. And for some reason, I still to this day don't know why he thought he had to be that cool. We just had like these little railings in the in the cafeteria, like there were just sporadic like little railings. And rather than walking around them, or rather than just doing the normal thing, considering he was on crutches, he gets within like 10 feet, and he goes to like throw one leg over the railing to like walk towards us, like he was going to pull off a cool move on crutches. Dude, his crutch gets stuck in the railing, and he face plants on the ground and is like a dead body. And we all just started laughing hysterically. And I feel like that was the universe being like, dude,
vindication. Yeah.
Don't try to fight people.
Don't come at Senning.
This life is not for you. One more call. Full phone lines. Appreciate everybody calling.
Oh, you guys who can't fight, thanks for calling in.
Exactly. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
This is Ryan. How you doing, guys?
Ryan, what's up, dude? How are you today?
Oh, good. I have a pretty decent ass whipping admission.
All right, lay it on me.
Back in middle school, you remember how we used to like schedule the fight? You know,
you got to, yeah. I was just saying,
yeah. So we had scheduled the fight. It was going to be in the bathroom by the gym after second period. Well, I'm telling all my buddies, I said, this is my plan. As soon as the bell rings, I'm going to run and get to the bathroom first. I'm going to hide in the stall.
What?
And when the kid Kenny comes walking in, I'm going to open the stall door and I'm going to drop him. And I had this whole plan done in my head. This is how it was going to go down.
Pretty good.
So that's exactly what went. I ran. We get to the bathroom. The door shuts. All my buddies are in there. And then there was a bright flash. And I remember looking up, and the kid Kenny was stepping over me.
Oh.
And when I rolled over, I looked back. The stall door was open. So I wasn't the only one that had this plan to get to the
he was there first.
Oh, you went into the stall, and he was already there.
Right. As soon as I got in the bathroom, he opened the stall door and dropped me and knocked me out, which was my plan to do to him.
Oh, do you think your friend told?
Yeah. Did somebody give your scoop? Your
inside plan? Could have been. It could have been, or just a coincidence. Either way, he one-upped me, and I mean, we were friends after that.
I was going to say, did you and Kenny became friends?
We did later on. Yeah, we did. I couldn't be mad at him. I was going to do the same thing he did.
I'd love to hear it. Hold on. I'm going to give you something, too, for your surprise. I thought for sure he was going to say, as a middle schooler, I was going to go Eddie Guerrero style, and I was going to climb up on the stall, and I was going to hit him with a cross-body splash as soon as he walked into the bathroom.
Latino he.
Thank you to everybody who called. Sorry we couldn't get to more of your calls, but I want to make sure we got time for the next segment. Our second installment of Debigat or Debit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how I made it, but I crafted a homemade fresh from the garden hot sauce last night that Dizzy will try next on the air. And we also have a bunch of other great Fat Boy news. Yesterday we had the wild story of the lady at Arby's spitting on somebody's food and giving them herpes. The phenomenon of people messing with your food is something we should all think about a little bit more. And I love talking and finding out what people's favorite cheeses are. I don't know why. And I have a list of the top 10 most popular cheeses in the United States of America. So we'll do all that and Debigat or Debit coming up next on more Senning Show.
Oh, yeah.
Suck it, Manny. Manny, Kenny, all you sons of bitches. Come at the king, you best not miss. It's good. Hawkins Home Service Co. If you're a homeowner, finding a bunch of people to do a bunch of different type of work on your home is stressful. You want to make sure you can trust them. You want to make sure that the work is guaranteed. Well, when you go with Hawkins, you don't got to find a bunch of companies because one call handles it all. They came into my home, did all my lighting fixtures. We picked them out. They installed them. They put in a new fan for us. My pool peak condition with that Pent Air variable speed pool pump that Hawkins installed. The AC has gone out. You get a text message with a little QR code with a background check that lets you know you can trust these people in your home. And if you're a Bone listener, 10% off just because you listen to this program. If it's your first time using them, you can book online. Go now. HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins, one call. Handles it all.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
However you're vacationing, whatever project you're starting, wherever the road calls you, your deal of the summer is just a test drive away at Crown Kia. Like a new Kia K4, just $209 a month, or a new Sportage, just $219 per month. Plus, celebrate America's 250th birthday with a $250 gas gift card when you upgrade to a new vehicle. Get your deal of the summer today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Change can be a good thing, and if you work at a job you hate, or maybe you're stuck in a career that you're regretting, how about entering the world of aviation maintenance? A very exciting path where you can be trained in just a few months and entering the workforce right here in beautiful Clearwater at the National Aviation Academy. And it's hands-on work. We're not talking about sitting in classrooms writing things all day. You'll be tinkering on jets and engines and flying objects and entering the workforce before you know it. The next class starts July 20th, so make that decision today and go to youfixjets.com. That's YOUFixJets.com. For information on NAA statistics, go to naa.edu/statistics.
It's time for the Great Haircut Sale at your local Great Clips salon. Your chance to get a great haircut at an even greater price, just $9.99. And money's not all you'll save at Great Clips. When you use online check-in, you can save time too. So download our app today and hurry in for the $9.99 Great Haircut Sale at Great Clips. It's gonna be great. For a limited time at participating salons.
The $9.99 Great Haircut Sale runs June 24th through June 28th.
Visit our Greater Tampa Bay, Lakeland, and Sarasota area salons.
Men, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, you're not alone. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it. Prestige Men's Medical Center restores men's sex lives in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, even when Viagra and Cialis don't work. Here's Dr. Simovitz, specialist in men's health.
Prestige Men's Medical Center's painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right in the office.
Men are now lasting longer than they ever imagined. And the best part, at Prestige Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone checked free. Call 813-288-2202. 813-288-2202. Take control of your sex life. Call now. 813-288-2202.
You put it off for a month, but guys, you need to act now. International Diamond Center's amazing free finance offer ends Monday. So if it's time to pop the question, celebrate a big anniversary, or upgrade her diamond, now is the best time. And this is the best way to buy. You can make any purchase and spread your payments over 5 years with an unheard of interest rate of just 0%. 0.0. That's all the way to the year 2031. All designer rings and all certified diamonds are included. All colored gemstone jewelry, all fashion jewelry. Nothing's held back. So act now. Get that $12,000 engagement ring with a hand-picked certified diamond, a designer setting, and pay just $200 a month. Or that $3,000 diamond eternity band is just $50 a month. While interest rates are up everywhere else, IDC takes them all the way down to zero. So you can go big. But time is running out. International Diamond Center's rate relief ends June 30th and will not be extended. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Excludes Rolex. Get details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
Hey, it's Mike Kelton here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Throughout July 4th, they're celebrating America 250. That's 250 new Chevys priced below market value. It's Stingray's 250 event. And have you heard? Trade-in values are up. Trade in now to a lower payment. You owe it to your family. Upgrade before the new best Chevys are sold. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Hey, John, why so glum? I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the 3rd time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. Mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
The movies you love, the thrills you crave, the summer you'll never forget. Celebrate your favorite movies at Universal Orlando Resort.
1025 The Bone has your chance to win tickets to Universal Orlando Resort. Rules and to enter at theboneonline.com.
Injured? It's your case. Own it. Call Farah & Farah.
Tampa. Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Buddy. You think you could tell us what to do? You think you could tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready.
Welcome back to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy. 800-771-1025. Appreciate you being here. A lot of things to listen to in this world. For some reason, you ended up here. Watch the program now or later on YouTube, 1025 The Bone. Nice thick numbers. I think we've been over 300 for most of the show today, which you'd love to see.
Think you can tell me what to do?
Let me play this right here before we get into what we're about to do.
Fat Boy News on Senning Show.
It's people like you who make the world think that Americans are stupid.
America. What's more American than baseball, apple pie, and being fat? This is Fat Boy News on Senning Show.
Think you're a big man?
So, I've been very excited, and my wife is the main, power behind it. But we've got a great garden going at the house, and a lot of things have died, a lot of things have not worked out. But what has worked out is the peppers, and I am a big hot sauce guy. Probably have no less than 20, 30 bottles of hot sauce at the house. And I've been reading a lot about making your own hot sauce. And last night, altogether, probably took me a good hour. And this is a true farm to table experience, because not only did I grow this in my backyard, Diz, I'm going to explain to you exactly what I did. So I had a bunch of habanero peppers. I had a bunch of Cubanelle peppers, a bunch of banana peppers, and a couple sweet peppers. There is one element in this. There's about a quarter of an onion that I used in this as well that did not come from the garden, in the interest of full disclosure.
Okay.
So I took, and I've been reading about, I wanted a sauce that was not in flavor, but like you call it a pepper sauce.
Yes.
And to me, when I think pepper sauce, it's thinner. Like what I was trying to make here was like a much more flavorful, different version of like a Tabasco, where it was like vinegar forward, and it was very thin. Is what I was looking for. And I told you earlier, I did some research, and one of the recipes and some of the stuff that I was pulling from was from a Trini pepper sauce recipe. Yeah. So I took all of my peppers, and I also took some. There's probably like 4 or 5, and I think after you taste it, I think it really worked out well. I had like 4 or 5 from the garden, little cherry tomatoes.
Oh,
so I took all of those peppers, the onion and the tomatoes, and I grilled them. I char grilled them, and then I took them in a pot with like a half cup of water and some garlic, and I simmered it for probably like 45 minutes to an hour. And then after that, I took it and I put it in the blender with a little bit of vinegar. And then after that, because I was looking for like a thinner pepper sauce type consistency, I then ran it through a strainer, like a very thin strainer, like 3 or 4 times. If you're looking, I was very, very happy with the color.
Yeah,
the color
it pops.
is beautiful. It actually, I'm going to be honest with you, it looks even better on Bone TV. Like it looks neon yellow.
It looks like it's glowing on
Bone TV. Yeah. Now I want your honest review. I have thoughts of how I could make it better.
Okay.
And I will expound upon that after you try it. But I want you to give me an honest review on the flavor, on the spice, on the way it feels in your mouth. And who knows, maybe if it's really, really good and I can perfect it, I'll do a limited batch. I don't know. Maybe we can raise money for charity or something. I'm going to pass the bottle over to Diz right now. So did we decide that you will try your first sample in a spoon? Got it. In a spoon, just to fully get the flavor profile. It's not going to like bring you to your knees or anything, but I will warn you that it has spice to it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I shook it up a little bit. It should be good to go.
You already shook it? All right.
I shook it. And this, if you did not know,
it smells
a
great.
new segment, Debiga or Debi-a. And last week, Diz prepared the Kool-Aid pineapples, which Debiga all the way around from everybody. And now he's sampling. He's bringing it to his mouth. You can watch on Bone TV.
You ready?
You got a good spoonful there? How's oh yeah, that looks pretty healthy.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, Bert, take it down the hatch.
Oh, it's good. Debiga.
Debiga.
I like the kick that comes after. So you take it in, tastes nice and sweet to get going, and then immediately kind of kicks you. And it's a little kick, and then that second kick after is good. And the lingering, it's not an annoying burn. It's like I want to have more.
I kind of thought that, and I don't know how the finest chefs in the world make they say like the best kind of heat builds.
Yeah.
It feels like that. Like you taste the sweetness first, which I think going back to it, I believe that's probably from the cherry tomatoes
Yeah.
and maybe the one orange sweet pepper that I put in there.
Okay.
But dude, the habanero flavor, I was for the first time ever making hot sauce like that, I felt very, very good about it. I think if there was a way to give it a little more, I don't know if it would be more vinegar. I'm looking for just a little bit more of a flavorful bite. It is it's unassuming. You taste the sweetness and then you get the burn. I want there to be just a little bit more of not even a spice bite, but just a kick in general. But I don't know. Maybe the more it sits, the better it'll get.
Maybe, because I would agree if there's anything I had to, and not even critique, it's just me personally, I could handle a harder kick. The kick was good. Some people might go, that's too hard of a kick for me. For me, I'm like, that's good. That's good.
Would you, and I think we've talked about pepper sauce before. Is that in the stratosphere of what a Trini pepper sauce would be? Is it what's the same about it? What's different about it?
Yeah, basically when it comes to pepper sauce, as far as I know, we call it that for everything because we don't really use any ones you're going to find on the tables here. But it's mostly this type of stuff. It's homemade sauces that you use stuff from your own garden and all of that. And you don't know this, but if you give it to someone, if you gift it to someone, you put it on the table to them. You don't give it to them.
Oh, that's like a Trini superstition?
It's bad luck. We're talking about the things last week.
Well, why'd you let me hand it to you? Why didn't you make me set it on the table first? What the hell?
You're not familiar with our
culture. I don't want any Trini demons coming for me. What the hell?
Now it comes from me. If anything,
okay,
I think it's
good,
passing on bad juju to me. Yeah, so technically... Yeah, but it's good.
Yeah, and I really just so I have a couple habanero sauces in my cupboard, and the fact that I thought my color ended up looking better than some of theirs, I was very, very proud. I did see somebody commented and said try fermenting it. I think that's how you get to the next level of flavor, where you kind of you age it for a while.
Is this the only bottle you have?
That's the only bottle, yeah. At this point.
Okay, because I thought we were gonna do like we did with the other stuff.
We can do that. I mean, I don't.
You sure?
I mean, I don't mind. How many people? 3 or 4 people? Spoonful?
Probably,
Spoonful
Same
for each?
Drew will try it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And JoJo, of course. She can't really deep throat it again, but I'm sure she'll still try it.
Well, I don't know. That bottle, she could probably at least get half of it. Well, good. I knew that it tastes pretty damn good, but
I would love to try it with something.
Yes.
Like cheesy gordita crunches or something.
I don't know anything about what that would be like. I did have it on, so I had the steak and the chorizo.
Yeah.
I had it on that last night.
How was it?
It was really, really good.
Yeah.
But where it popped even more was I had it on my eggs this morning.
Oh.
And that was really, really, really good. So
Yeah.
I think we got something. I think we got something.
Yeah, you definitely need to start bottling them and figure it out.
I need more. I have to get a larger grow operation if I'm going to be selling or creating my own. Because that's I used up all the peppers that I have right now.
Okay.
So it's going to take a minute before I've. So officially, at least in this room, Debiga. We've got some more Fat Boy news. This guy, I don't know if he is controversial in how people feel about him. And I don't know if you've heard me and Drew going back and forth about this guy, but his videos have legitimately blown up. I remember seeing his stuff on Facebook probably a month ago, and it would be 5 likes, a couple likes, and now he's getting much more traction. This one from this morning, I think he posted it just a couple hours ago, 205 likes, 168 comments. His stuff on Instagram does even better. But he has a very interesting way in which he does things. The guy is eating more food than any other food influencer out there. He's posting 3 or 4 videos from 3 or 4 different restaurants every single day. And the reason I like him is because he trashes probably 90% of what he eats.
Yeah.
Which I will say, I feel bad for the restaurants who get bad run from this guy, but he doesn't. He said his whole thing is, I pay for everything. I want to get the legitimate food. And I think it's safe to say that going out to eat and eating at restaurants does not hit the way that it once did. Like, it is hard. It is not easy to go out and eat at a restaurant and get a really, really good meal. Like, often it's like, yeah, that was pretty good. And his whole thing is becoming more and more that he trashes the places that he eats at. And the one that he did this morning, I wanted to play it, first of all, because I think the guy's very intriguing. And secondly, because he did a place that so many people recommend to me, and I know there are people out there that are going to hear this and lose their effing mind because they swear by this place. You ever been to a Fred's Market? I think there might be 1 or 2, maybe.
No.
So it's a buffet, which you're not a big buffet guy. But every time we talk about Southern cooking or fried chicken or breakfast, people always bring up Fred's Market.
Okay.
And I just thought his review was so truthful, for lack of a better phrase.
Lord, please help me with this one.
Have you seen this guy yet?
No.
Yeah. Foodie Justice, by the way, is his name.
What is up, everybody? I'm continuing my search for the best breakfast, and today I'm at Fred's Market. So a lot of people told me to come here and try the fried chicken. I'm already really freaking annoyed with this place. I go in, I don't understand how...
I think he's starting to realize that people like when he's mad and when he doesn't like things and when he points things out, so he's leaning into it a little bit more.
The to-go process works. I'm standing there like an idiot for an hour. The food on the buffet looks like an elementary school cafeteria. So I would assume this is not going to be stellar breakfast, but you never know. And can it be? I'll be the judge of that. Let's go. So I got a fried pork chop here. Come on. Got fried chicken, biscuit and gravy, grits. It's so greasy and the meat is dry.
Yeah.
Fried chicken. This is the driest fried chicken I've had.
Oh,
My
man.
first job was in a college cafeteria, and this is exactly the same food that you would get there. It's frozen biscuits, gravy made out of a bag that they added some sausage to from the day before, quick grits, ice cold, cheese grits. The grits are actually pretty good. I'll give them that. Hey, listen, I get it. It's a buffet. It's $13. It's as cheap as can be. They have to use the cheap food. I'm not bashing them for that. I'm just giving an honest food review. But this is not good food. It's just not. I'd give it a 4.2. Just because.
And most of them are like this, but the guy
out of 10, obviously.
He's got to be out there every day, all day, eating at restaurants. Like, I don't fully have a grasp on the the return on the monetization of social media, but my first question is, how do you go eat all of that food? There's no way you make all of the money back. If you're going out to eat or in a single day, you're hitting 4, 5, 6 different restaurants and then posting 4 or 5 videos a day of different restaurants. I don't think there's any way to make that money back unless you go insanely viral and become, nationwide viral.
What do you mean make that money back? Like for buying the food? I don't think they buy the food most of the time.
No. This guy buys the food.
Oh, he does?
He is even that's his whole thing is that nobody, well, eventually, if he keeps getting more popular, I think people will know who he is. But like, he shows his receipt. He's even shown like his bank account and how much he's spent on food because he wants it to be,
legit.
I paid for this food. And, maybe he just does it for the love of the game and he's got a little extra cheddar. But the amount of food that he eats and the amount of content that he puts out, he has to be spending thousands and thousands of dollars a month on the food that he eats. And he trashes 90% of it. So shout out to Foodie Justice. I messaged with him a little bit on Facebook. He's a local dude. I think it would be funny to have him do a review like in studio one day.
Like a Dad Big Guy?
Oh, Dad Big Guy.
Yeah.
We got to find the perfect thing for him to try, like we want him to try. Maybe like a food item that like you believe one thing is better and I think the other thing is better.
Okay.
And then we make him try both of them or something, and then he's got to decide which one be ga and what be ah.
Okay.
We're working
We'll
through
figure it out. Yeah.
We're figuring it out.
Have him pay, though.
Yeah.
Well,
he will pay.
That's his thing.
That is his thing. He's got to pay. Hold on. Is this Foodie Justice on the line? Senning Show, you're on the air. Who's this?
Hey, how you doing? It's Mike. You guys talking about restaurants, right?
Yes, we are.
Oh, cool. Well, you know what? A good friend of Mike I don't know the person. What's his name? Kalta?
I think that might be his
A
name.
good friend. Okay, he's the first guy that comes on the bone. My brother-in-law is a really good friend of his. He was managing a smoking restaurant in Sarasota called Cafe Barbosa. So if you see Mike around, ask him.
Will do, buddy. I appreciate
we
it.
got
I don't know
you.
what
Right on
I
it.
don't know what you're working here.
I was listening. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, fire off the text. Yesterday, it was Arby's. An employee was arrested because she spat in somebody's food. Ugh. And if that's not disgusting enough, the lady had herpes and then gave the person herpes. This story now out of South Carolina, it's somehow better than that, but still horrific. A third person has been charged in connection with a food tampering investigation at a Wendy's in Union, South Carolina. Police say Shadila Crystal Hawley, who's 33, was arrested on Monday for malicious tampering with human food. She is accused of taking a returned food order from the trash, having it rewrapped, and then returned it to a customer. So she dug food out of the garbage, made it look like it was new, and gave it to somebody who was a paying customer. She was booked at the Union County Detention Center on a $20,000 bond. The police department began investigating on June 2nd after a customer reported her food had been spat in. Ugh. Dude, I brought it up yesterday. That is an underrated thing that I think we as human beings try not to think about. Like, no disrespect, but depending on which fast food establishment you go to, like, these aren't upstanding individuals necessarily.
No.
And if one thing crosses their mind, there's a chance someone's going to hawk Tua right on your chicken sandwich.
Yeah, Checkers. Definitely don't talk back to the people at Checkers. They're spitting in food.
You'll be lucky if you get spit there.
Yeah.
So the customer ordered food at the drive-thru, encountered an issue, and asked for a refund, and the food was taken back. Staff told the woman her food was remade, and she left the restaurant. While eating her order, the customer received a phone call from a Wendy's employee who advised her not to eat the food. I do want to know how they got her phone number.
Yeah.
That is maybe these people know each other. The caller said someone had, imagine you're eating your food and your phone rings and it's somebody from the place in which you just ordered your food. And the caller tells her someone had spit in your food and removed it from a trash can before it was returned to her. The customer then realized the remade food she received was her original order. She called the restaurant and spoke with the manager, who said the allegations were confirmed after speaking with employees and reviewing the surveillance video. I'd rather just not know.
Really? Why?
I mean, if you already ate it, I mean, I guess from the perspective of you want the people to be punished.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like if I've eaten spit, I think I'd rather just take that to the grave not knowing. Now I'm traumatized by knowing. The manager said employees involved were also written up for food tampering. Police charged 19-year-old Trinity Lachelle Rice and Aaliyah Shante with malicious tampering with human food in connection with the incident. Both were booked, all on $20,000 bond.
Would you rather have eaten the Arby's burger with the spit, the herpes spit, or the cereal with the nails in it, but you don't get any money from it? You just deal with everything that came from it.
But I have to take the herpes.
You have to take the herpes. You have to take the ingestional stuff the lady had, where it's like cut up all her insides.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a good one, but it's also hard because I don't want to be dealing with intestinal issues for the rest of my life. But I also, herpes is for life.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Ask my man Ursher. So I think I'd probably take. I don't know. What it feels like an impossible question to answer.
I know what I'm taking.
What are you taking?
I'm taking the nails.
I believe that.
I'm taking the nails.
Yeah. I also don't know like what all that entails. And do I ever get better?
If I was you, I would take the herpes because I'm already married. I go,
that is
locked
true.
in.
That's actually a good point.
Locked in, baby.
Dude, you say if I was you, but like, let's face it, if you had herpes, it's not like you were telling anybody anyways.
Yeah, that's true. But like, what are you talking about?
I got one more I want to fire at you real quick. I sent it to you and I told you do not read it.
You did?
Well, yeah, so hopefully that means you didn't. A new survey reveals the most popular cheese in the United States of America. If you had to guess.
Right now.
At this exact moment in America. And it's 77% of shoppers say this is their favorite cheese.
Cheddar cheese.
Nailed it. Cheddar is Americans' go-to pick in the cheese aisle. I was on this real kick for a while of asking everybody that I knew in my life, if you could only pick one cheese for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I think it's technically marble cheese, right? Is that the cheese? It's like white and
white and yellow. Wait, marble cheese?
Is that called
Does it
marble
have two
cheese?
different colors?
Yeah.
in it? Yeah. Colby Jack, I think.
Colby Jack. Thank
Colby.
you.
That would be your number one pick.
Yeah, if I'm buying just in stores and stuff. Yeah, I don't know why I love Colby Jack.
Cheddar at number 1. Mozzarella at number 2. Parmesan at number 3. Interesting. And it's hard to believe in America, but American cheese snagged the 4th spot. I like American cheese like on a burger, but like it's not the most versatile cheese in the world.
What was your pick?
If I had to pick, it might be cheddar. I hate to go with the crowd, but it might be cheddar or I love provolone. Like
Provolone
a
is
smoked
pretty good,
provolone. I
yeah.
feel like I could make that work on everything. And it's not on the list and it doesn't make sense, but I would have feta cheese much higher ranked than a lot of other people would. I put feta in my eggs. I put feta in my salads. Feta is better.
Do you really put it?
I put it on. I got feta on deck, huh?
Damn, I just use it on my salads. I didn't know. Eggs?
Hey, oh yeah, my eggs this morning. Scrambled eggs.
Okay, I'm trying.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, it is time for John's Joints. Lots to get to. Man, a wild story out of Florida that shows you if you're in prison, you can't trust your fellow inmate. These guys thought they had a hell of a plan, but there was a traitor in their midst. And a story I didn't get to yesterday, the old vape and run is a $30 vape pen worth going to prison for. For some folks, it is. I'll give you the details on that and a bunch more. We'll be joined by Drew Garabo. John's Joints headed your way. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. What if I told you that someone was going to give you $100 just to find out if they could lower your electric bill? This is the real deal. Flow Energy Solar believes so much in their product and how much money they can save you. They will give you $100 just for sitting down for a consultation. If you're a homeowner, this time of year is where you really start feeling the burn. You really start feeling like you've been punched in the face when you see that electric bill. And electric is interesting. A lot of other things in this world, if you don't like your provider, if you don't like your cable or your phone, you go find somebody else. When it comes to electric that is running through the line to your home, you got one option. That's why you need to take control of your wallet and your power and go with Flow Energy. You can check them out at flowenergy.solar. There's no pressure, no gimmicks, and just for completing the consultation, $100 in your hand. Go to dinner, get some groceries, fill up the gas tank, whatever you want. FLOenergy.solar, and make sure you mention the Bone and Senning Show. You've got to go with Flow.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone and Elysian Space Dust IPA presents the second annual St. Pete Grunge Fest. Friday, August 7th at Janice Live, a night of Florida's best grunge tribute bands, featuring Still Alive, the ultimate Pearl Jam tribute band. Foo Fight, a Foo Fighters tribute experience. And in a nutshell, a tribute to Alice in Chains. Tickets are only $10.25 and are on sale now at JaniceLive.com. But we also have free tickets. Check out theboneonline.com for details where you can score free tickets. Show is 21 and up. The second annual St. Pete Grunge Fest, presented by Elysian Space Dust IPA and 102.5 The Bone.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
You've put it off for a month, but guys, you need to act now. International Diamond Center's amazing free finance offer ends Monday. So if it's time to pop the question, celebrate a big anniversary, or upgrade her diamond, now is the best time. And this is the best way to buy. You can make any purchase and spread your payments over 5 years with an unheard of interest rate of just 0%. 0.0. That's all the way to the year 2031. All designer rings and all certified diamonds are included. All colored gemstone jewelry, all fashion jewelry. Nothing's held back. So act now. Get that $12,000 engagement ring with a hand-picked certified diamond, a designer setting, and pay just $200 $10 a month. Or that $3,000 Diamond Eternity Band is just $50 a month. While interest rates are up everywhere else, IDC takes them all the way down to zero. So you can go big. But time is running out. International Diamond Center's rate relief ends June 30th and will not be extended. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Excludes Rolex. Get details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation and won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN, 866-LAW-FRAN, or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
Dizzy here for Kava Social Club, Bradenton's best bar without a single drop of alcohol to be served. How does someone do that without serving alcohol? You asked out loud, not knowing how commercials work? Well, listen up, stupid. Kava Social Club has freshly mixed kava drinks daily, and it doesn't stop there. Obviously, they're the kratom, teas, fraps, and even THC-infused drinks. All you need to do is just take one sip, and you too will be saying, "Da big gaff." Oh, da big gaff for show. Check them out online at thekavasocialclub.com and find an event that works for you. There's tons going on. Karaoke, massage night, open heart surgery classes, trivia, fight club, chess club, and so much more things. Now, some of those were definitely made up. Some were actually real. Make sure you go to the events page and do your research. Find out which ones I was lying about. And if you thought maybe, oh, Bradenton's too far, I don't know if I'm willing to make the trip. Well, good news, you little whiny bitch, because Kava Social Club's opening up a brand new location in Pinellas Park. Go check them out online at Kava Social Club and check out the big sign going up, the big logo they're putting up, and maybe you can figure out where in Pinellas Park it's going out before they announce it. Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Boolah, baby! The big F.
Turn up the temperature tonight at the Gold Club, where Tampa Bay comes to play. The hottest lineup, the boldest atmosphere, with more VIP rooms, more stages, and more champagne rooms than any other club. Experience it for yourself at the Gold Club, 6222 East Adamo Drive.
Hey, it's Mike Kelton here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Throughout July 4th, they're celebrating America 250. That's 250 new Chevys priced below market value. It's Stingray's 250 event. And have you heard? Trade-in values are up. Trade in now to a lower payment. You owe it to your family. Upgrade before the new best Chevys are sold. Visit stingraychevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
At Liberty Mutual, we love helping people with things like customizing car insurance, just like how we customize a song for you. Catered country tune. Liberty Mutual, saving you bucks by protecting your truck. 'Cause 30 told me to only pay for what I need. Thank you, Limu. Always trust in Limu with Liberty, 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 Liberty.
Progressive knows you've got plenty of things to worry about.
What time does the kids' practice end? How long has that check engine light been on? Are takeout containers microwave safe?
So the last thing you should have to worry about is what to do if something unexpected happens on the road. That's why if you're ever in a major accident, Progressive's accident response can detect it and send help. It's just one less thing to worry about.
How long does chicken last in the fridge?
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Limited availability in California. Driver is responsible for emergency and towing charges not covered by the policy.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in the Tampa area without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in the Tampa area for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text FREE to 64,000. The Tampa area is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop this week right here in the Tampa area and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text FREE to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text FREE to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text FREE to 64,000.
This hour of Senning Show sponsored by Trajan Wealth. Retirement planning built on trust.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. It's time. Smoke them if you got them. John's Joints every afternoon at 3 o'clock.
I know your face.
The world is a crazy place. We like to deliver the news in a way that is palatable, a little less stressful than it needs to be, or should be, whichever one you think. Born from the loins of Drew Garabo Live many, many years ago, where the parameters were only weed and food. Now, it's much more than that, I guess you could say. I am John Senning. He is Dizzy. And the man bringing peace to the Bones Middle East, he's Drew Garabo.
I'm Henry Kissinger up in this
You
bitch.
really are. You're like Jared Kushner. You're just like that. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. How you guys doing today?
So far, so good.
Good.
I do want to mention, before I forget again, tomorrow night, make your plans. Team USA taking on Turkey. $10 to get in at Ferg's. The party starts at 9. The game starts at 10. Everybody who gets a ticket gets a free Michelob Ultra, and it's going to be just as wild as all the other parties. From what I understand, Ferg's has got part of the street shut down, and it's going to be wild. There has been something so fun and kind of surprising to me to see how crazy people are going for Team USA. Maybe this is a Diz question. Is this a St. Pete thing, or do you think this is a across the country, across the United States of America thing?
Like watch parties?
No, like just the hype. Like the fact, over 3,000 people at Al Lang, 2,000 people plus at Janice tonight or tomorrow night, I would imagine, crazy on a school night. And I just was trying to figure out if, like, with the rowdies and that, is there more of a soccer culture in St. Pete than in a lot of cities across the country?
No, I think there's a lot of cities. Seattle's a big one. New York, they actually love to watch it a lot as well, for sure in Cali. So it's across the board. There's going to be, I'm sure, lots of other stadiums, especially guys who play in the MLS. Their stadiums are probably doing watch parties as well.
You ever go to one of those soccer games in either of you actually to one of those soccer games in Orlando?
No, but I heard it's great.
Ago,
yeah, I heard they're so much fun.
Orlando
they changed
City?
their stadium. I think I went to the first one and then they moved it. I didn't go to the. No, wait. I went to the first one and saw Orlando. Then I went to the second one and saw Arsenal play there.
Yeah, they get rowdy there from what I've seen, and there's just something about soccer that brings out a certain rowdiness. Which you throw in some rowdiness with some patriotism, and that's right. Yeah. If it makes you feel better, I said it yesterday twice. So you know. You're not.
Well, I said it on JP show like 6 times, so we're good.
We're all saying things on this radio station we shouldn't. Am I right, guys?
Communication company.
Oh man.
We've now had 24 hours go by. There's been a lot of allegations made towards me in the Taco Bell. Have you? And again, it may make somebody in my home look worse. I am struggling to believe that this was a scam.
Are you familiar with Occam's razor?
I know the general theory.
Can you break it down for me, Drew?
Sure it is. The easiest solution is often the right one.
Okay.
God, I love Danielle, and I hate even saying this. She thought she could sneak in an order in the middle of the day without John detecting it. Didn't realize it's linked up to John's DoorDash account. Cheesy gorditas. The beans are a dead giveaway. If it was beef, I'd be willing to say, okay, something hinky happened. The fact that it's a vegetarian order, not her usual order, so she could go, I don't know nothing about no gorditas.
That's true.
I
love you, Danielle.
The only thing, and I think I'm going to say this, and you're gonna agree with me. The only thing that is not being taken into account there is the lack of F's that my wife gives.
That is true.
Like, if she wanted to have Taco Bell, no matter what the day was, no matter whether or not we were made some sort of half-ass agreement that we were trying to turn over a new leaf, she would have just said, oh yeah, I was craving Taco Bell. Like, it wouldn't, like, there would be no cover up afoot. She would tell me, yeah, and then not care what I thought or didn't think. Like, there's there's that element where I just know she wouldn't care enough to, one, lie about it, and two, the real thing here, then not eat it. Like if she did order it, she wouldn't lie and then for the sake of the lie, then be like, well, yeah, I didn't order that. I'm not even going to touch it.
Husband shrilling for his wife, falling on the sword. Isn't it beautiful, Diz? I hope to have a love like that one day.
Is that why you ate it? Because you're like, let me do this for my baby.
I eat 5-day-old pizza. I couple-hour-old Taco Bell.
Exactly.
Heard that away.
I'm glad the food didn't go to waste.
I had a theory that I was going to try and throw out here that I feel like it's already too late to do that. Which was really my one big weapon of mass destruction to throw at Diz for this whole thing he's doing.
Hell yeah.
Which was going to be, since Drew really knows me, he would know that I wouldn't feel the need to eat 2-hour-old Taco Bell that I didn't even order. That would be something I would never even have.
I never said you had the need to do it. I just said you wanted to. You went, all right, well, I got some food cooking, but you know what? Let me warm up this little tum-tum of mine. I deserve it. Worked a hard day. Cheesy gordita, I could smash 2 of those. That's not real food.
You know what I almost did today? I almost ordered the exact same thing and sent it to John's house.
Oh, that would have been funny. Now that would have been insane.
Joe, why didn't you do that?
I know. I couldn't find his address anywhere.
That would have been pretty insane. And I will at some point tonight, probably after 7:00. I will go to the garbage can that is probably, honestly, has dog poop bags on top of it. Mm-hmm. And I will dig through yesterday's trash bag to get to the Taco Bell bag that still has, as far as I know, 2 cheesy gordita crunches
as far as he knows.
with black beans in it.
What happens when you get there and there's no gorditas in that bag?
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't that be crazier if you actually didn't eat it? Don't believe that. But she went back and ate it, and then you find the evidence of her eating it? How do you explain that? Especially if you're alive when it happens.
Never do that.
So wait,
must have been a homeless person.
So are you?
The coyotes got it.
So you're thinking she then would go back into? She would go back into the garbage and eat it out?
Yeah.
I think it would be funny. I don't think she would do that because I think it's already been eaten. Where's she going to? An empty bag? Stupid.
I love how many people are invested on the social media posts on this, and I still have no idea what happened.
Well, and I don't know if you heard me say this earlier, like, if this was a prevalent scam, like if this is something that people are doing, everybody's got DoorDash accounts or Uber Eats accounts. Like, I would think that either in DMs or the people talking would say, oh, yeah, this happened to me. I got a random, thing. And then the people where they followed through on it. Hey, I got a cheeseburger delivered to my house. And then the day after, they went and spent $500 at Sam's Club. Like,
right.
That's the kind of the thing that makes me wonder. And my point earlier, and for the people that are just joining, I went through the work of realizing, like, if someone were to access my DoorDash account, my card information is not in there. Like, all you can get to from your DoorDash account is seeing that the last 4 digits of your account. So I'm struggling to find the scam.
Is the default card for your account the one that was hit?
You mean like the primary card?
Yeah.
That's a decent question. I don't know.
That means that your DoorDash might have been hacked, but why in the world would someone send such a weird random order to your house in the middle of the day?
She was hungry.
Danielle?
I mean, that I do agree. That does feel like the easiest path, the path of least resistance, if you will. But it's just, even if you wanted to eat it and then you said, I didn't order it, but it's here and I don't want to let it go to waste.
Yeah. Well, then she can't keep up the lie that she didn't order it. It looks better if she didn't eat it. She's like, Gorditas, I don't even eat those. Gross. Ew. Throw them out.
She does like a double-decker taco. She never ordered one from Taco Bell, but she we make double-decker tacos at home. So
there you go. See how the pros do.
Wouldn't it be crazy if we ended up divorced because you guys put this in my head and then I'm like, no, you did lie to me. The boys were right.
No, that would not.
Why are you doing this to me?
That would not be funny.
What else are you hiding from me?
It would not be funny at all.
How come she won't want me, man?
How come she ordered Taco Bell without me, man? We're going to keep chipping away. We're going to see what we can do. But at this point, depending on who you are, a lot of different belief systems in this room.
What's the most popular theory, Deeth? I mean, you guys should throw out a poll. Like, What's the prevalent theory of what happened and how this happened?
Well, it depends on who you are. If you're the people that are living through it, you have a certain theory knowing that it had nothing to do with us. If you're everybody else, including you guys, you think it was either her or me or some variation of the two.
100%.
Yeah. So, and I understand, like if I'm just some, Johnny come lately and I just listen to the radio, I go, of course, this lady ordered Taco Bell and she didn't want to admit it. So she let it go to waste and that's that.
And you were like, I'm not on my watch. I'm going to eat it still. I get it. Yeah. We're all on the same page.
It hurts. Oh yeah, there we go.
Sorry, he got distracted with all this funny,
all this hilarity.
It started.
Won't do that again.
It started slurping. Do you want to talk about the slurp? Like, I feel like we never talked about it. Do you want to talk about it?
No, I shouldn't be slurping into the microphone. There's nothing to talk about. I only should slurp on my own show when it is a slurp of consternation.
Well, and I think that's what it is. I think that's why it became embedded in my brain. Having been on a show with you for many, many years, the slurp is like, I'm disapproving.
Right.
I'm making a mockery of you. I'm thinking, I'm giving this long slurping silence because I'm judging you.
Yes.
So when I hear the slurp, I can only take the slurp as the slurp I've heard and known my entire life.
Yep.
So, psychologically, I'm going, Drew is tuned out. Drew is not feeling the stories. Drew thinks this is not good. He's slurping his coffee. So
slurp context. I get it.
Sometimes a slurp is just a slurp.
Preach.
Just a slurp, just a slurp, just a slurp.
Now, that one was just to show you what a slurp of consternation would sound like.
Sounded a lot like all the other slurps I've been hearing for the last year and a half, if I can tell you the truth. But, it's... Is that video, by the way, Diz, going up on the social media yet, or are you still working on it? The Dabig Ga, the hot sauce
Well,
tasting.
we got me and then JoJo and Aaron in the same video, so I want to get Drew.
I don't want to pressure you.
No,
would you be willing to try my homemade hot sauce just a little bit on a little bit on a spoon?
Yes.
To determine if Dabig Ga or Dabig A.
Yes. Just don't give me the opportunity to put a spoon back where I shouldn't or anything. I really still feel bad about the
Drew likes
pineapple.
to drink it right from the bottle and then the rest
and then
of
backwash.
it. Dude, the fact that so many people picked up on that. I mean, I'm sorry, but it was.
I realized right when I did it, and I'm like, oh God, I hope nobody notices that. And sure enough, I go to Instagram, and so many people call me out justifiably. I'm a pig.
Yeah, give it a little, nothing crazy. I mean, there's a little bite to it. I don't want you to
tell me what kind of peppers these are, John.
So I used Cubanelle, a banana habanero, a couple sweet peppers, a couple grape tomatoes. That all from the garden. I did use like a quarter of an onion that technically did not come from my garden.
Oh.
And then yes, they were all char grilled ahead of time. Then I slow simmered them for about an hour before blending them with some vinegar. And at least the result in this room was Dabig Ga.
Oh, it's got a nose to it.
It really does. That vegetal, I believe, is what they call it.
Vegetal. And I'm Dabig Ga or Dabig A.
Yeah, Dabig Ga or Dabig A. And be honest, please.
I will. Duh.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Dabig Ga. But that's got a kick. Wow. That's good. That's really, really good.
I can't believe that I made it, to be honest with you. Like, I don't, first time trying it, when I sampled it, I'm like, damn, I can't believe that I whipped that up.
Tastes so fresh, and tomorrow I'm definitely going to regret that, but for right now, that tasted delicious.
Yeah, it's got a nice little something to it.
Yeah. Whew, that's spicy. Did you find it spicy? Did you guys?
Oh, yeah, it was definitely spicy. It's definitely got a bite to it.
I thought it had two kicks. I thought when you taste it, has a little kick to it, and you're like, oh, okay, then the aftertaste kick is it like mellows out, but it stays there. It's a strong kick.
Well,
I
like it. 3 kicks for me because that third kick's going to come tomorrow morning for my radiated prostate.
That kick. I've been meaning to mention it during the joints when we're here with Drew Garabo. It is the MoComedyJam.com. Make sure you get your tickets. It's going to be a hell of a day, a night, early evening, whatever you want to call it, at Side Splitters. It is an earlier show. I believe it gets underway around 5 o'clock. Drew Garabo doing a hot 5 minutes. Just Call Mo is the host of the... That's not true. Mo, a cat named Mo, is the host of the... well, technically, Just Call Mo is hosting the whole entire event. Yep. The host of the festivities on that day will be a cat named Mo. JJ Curry, great local comedian, is the headliner with a bunch of other great comedians as well. And you go to MoComedyJam.com. I did want to mention, I was talking to Mo DeWitt the other day. We have some of the Senning Show Just Call Mo whiskey glasses left over. So we're going to sell those, and all of the proceeds will go directly to the Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay. So probably best if we just do straight cash, but to plant the seed, we will have those available, and everything is going to go directly to the Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay, which is where all of the money is going already. So make your plans to be there. It's going to be a fun time. I know that we'll all be there, and I feel like a lot of people are coming for great comedy. People coming for a cat named Mo and the other comedians. I feel like a lot of people want to see the Hot Five.
Well, they're going to get a Hot Five from me, John Senning, and there are only a couple of full tables left. So if you got 4 people, you want to jump on this right now.
Yeah, it is not going to be one of those things where you can walk in or wait till the week of. I mean, we still have a minute, August 8th, until it is here. So you're going to want to get the tickets now. Are you spending time thinking about it? Are you like kind of holding off on thinking about it until a few weeks out? How much time are you spending thinking about your Hot Five?
I have a working document where every thought that I have where I'm like, okay, this might be funny, that might be funny, I write it in my notes. So the hardest part is going to be going through all that and just reducing it down to 5 minutes. I got a showstopper. I got my walk-off.
Oh, you got the walk-off ready.
I got the walk-off, and I'm just working from there.
All right.
I hope to do some crowd work.
I have an idea of what I wanted to. I want to guess, but I'm not going to guess because I don't want to ruin it.
I don't think you'll guess. I don't think I've talked to you about it.
Oh no, I was just going to say, is it a cat named Mo Burial?
Oh no.
All right, good. Speaking of stand up, I saw yesterday that. I sent you. Oh, I don't know if I sent you a clip. The Hightower, the Tim Hightower, is that his name?
Heidecker. I was going to send the same thing to you.
He did
burying Tony Hinchcliffe.
He did this bit about how they have this exclusive footage that nobody's ever seen before, and he kind of builds it up. And the footage was the end of the Tony Hinchcliffe special. So the joke was nobody made it to the end, and so Tony finally commented on it this week on Kill Tony.
What'd he say?
He kind of owned it.
Oh, really?
He talked about how terrible the reviews were. He said, I'm giving myself a little joke book for it. Kind of alluded to the fact that Netflix took a bunch of liberties with editing it. But for the most part, just said, people hate it and the reviews are terrible. And I don't know. Like, they're not just bad. Like, they're horrifically bad.
Yeah.
Like, it is a lot of, I couldn't make it through it bad. So,
wow.
Yeah. Some people are... He's been not a real stand-up comedian for so long that I think you just probably believe you can step in and everyone's going to love it no matter what, and clearly not the case.
Our conversation about hating watching things made me realize that I think I might be warming up to the Foodie Justice guy.
Hell yeah, Foodie Justice, brother.
I think you might have won.
Yep. And
he's authentic.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I was going to say. I don't know if you've seen these things. I saw Instagram popped one up last night where it's like a thing. What did they call it? It was like a little thing at the top of your Instagram that was like Instagram inspirations. And it was like you click on it and it is kind of all of these different people and different things to make you want to post more. And all of them were pretty much like being authentic. If however you get there is ultimately what's going to make it work on social media. And I think the guy is not polished. He doesn't talk like a radio guy, doesn't talk like a TV guy. He trashes most of what he eats, which I think is really the reason he's taking off, because when he likes something, it makes you, it perks you up a little bit. He also, I don't know if you heard me say earlier, I don't know how the hell you afford to do it.
He's eating out multiple times a day.
Yeah, I mean, he's posting at least 3 or 4 different restaurants a day, and I don't know how you could go and pay for all that food. And at this point, it'd be like worth your while financially from a monetization standpoint.
You should have him in because I'd like to find out like how he monetizes.
So he is, and I don't know exactly if he's ever shared his story. He has said in a couple different videos, like his whole life he's been working in and around restaurants. So I don't know if he still does, and maybe he's got a good restaurant job, but just a fascinating local guy that seems to be getting some traction in real time.
Yeah, and the same reason I make fun of him for that like, that's how he talks. Like, I don't need him to put on any airs. Like, is this the greatest sandwich I've ever... He's just like, is this the greatest grouper sandwich I've had? I'll be the judge of that. Let's go.
Dude, and everybody's looking for a tagline. I'm sure somebody else is using it. I'll be the judge of that. Surely seems to be sticking for him.
Keep it up, Mike.
Before we go to break, I'll hit you with one joint. And I think this was a long time coming. Maybe everybody saw the writing on the wall. But, man, you think back to... right before the election, and how kind of on fire so many people were for Donald Trump. And I think still to this day, I believe, even after the audio I'm about to play for you, I think Tucker Carlson is one of the, if not the most prominent voices on the right. And, is this a jumping off of a burning ship? Is this him positioning for a new audience? I believe it's him positioning for a run at president at the next election. Ooh. And he minced no words at all, speaking about the Republican Party and how he out.
I would not support the Republican Party. There's no chance I would support the Republican Party. I'm not going to support the Democratic Party. I don't know what I'm going to do. But at this point, how could I or any American voter support a political party that's not loyal to the United States, that puts the interests of a foreign country above those of its own citizens? That's it's not possible to vote for people like that. And I'm not going to. And I think I voted Republican my entire life. I worked at Fox News, CNN, right. MSNBC. I've been a consistent defender for 35 years of the Republican Party. I mean, very consistent defender. But there's no defending this because it's immoral. And it's exactly the opposite of what a political party in a democracy is charged with doing, which is representing its own voters, its own citizens, its own nation. And they're not doing that. So
very interesting. I mean, he's not the only one. I think there's a whole like podcast sphere of personalities that are kind of distancing themselves. But still, I mean, he said it before. I remember we played the audio where he apologized because he was a major factor, went out and stumped for Donald Trump in real time, now saying, I can't even support this party. I don't know if like voices like that speaking out so loudly like change the dynamic and the thought process of a two-party system, but I'd like to think it's a step in the right direction. Not that Tucker's going to fix it all, but people start going, yeah, we do hate the Democrats. We do hate the Republicans. And then Tucker goes in, I'm not either of them. Vote for me for president.
I read a great piece that said Tucker is doing this because he ran out of opponents. Like he used to target the Democrat Party, and now there's no one there that he can go at. Now he's going at Trump and the establishment because he doesn't have anybody else to go at.
There is something to like fighting against the establishment. And when you had the Biden years and the Obama years, it was easy to, it was
getting
easy.
Played off?
I don't know what that was. It's easy to have an opponent and get everybody riled up. Like, look what they're doing. When there's complete power across the board for the most part and things aren't going well, then you just become an apologist, I guess. And what happens next will be interesting to see. But Tucker out. I think he could probably run. I think he's probably in some ways more hated by half the country or as hated as Donald Trump.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's an uphill battle either way.
And even more uphill because he's alienated so many people in the Republican base now.
Yeah,
so
now
who is his base?
I'm not really sure. Let's step aside for a moment. When we come back, we'll do some real live joints. I hate that this ever even has to be a thing, but as the hot weather is here, I think maybe it took a little bit longer than it normally does. Just a little bit of a PSA, and I'll share a story that brings me no joy to share about how you need to make sure you know where your child is and make sure that they're not in a hot car. We'll do that. And a fascinating new study about, I didn't know this, divorce is on the decline big time in America, which I would have thought the opposite. But there is one age range of people who are getting divorced at an alarming rate. I'll tell you who that is and a bunch more in the back half of John's Joints. Keep it locked right here to 102.5 The Bone. America is turning 250 and Furman Ford is celebrating with serious American value. That means that now through July 6th, you're going to pay what a Ford employee pays on select new 2025 and 2026 Ford trucks and SUVs. These are the vehicles built for hardworking families, small businesses, weekend warriors, and everything that makes America move. They have over 250 new Fords to choose from, and they do business the right way. No addendums, no forced add-ons, no surprises. If you find yourself in need of service and you can't make it down to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service will come to your home, your office, or anywhere, and they really do it all. They'll change your oil, rotate the tires, new batteries, certified techs, genuine parts, and quality work right at your doorstep. Check them out. The big, beautiful showroom on US 19 in Clearwater or at FurmanFord.com. Get in there today. See Bob Murray and the crew. Let them know that John Senning sent you.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Multi-vehicle crash in Hillsborough on I-75 North, ramp to I-4. Looks like off-ramp right lane blockage at last check. Stop and go isn't too bad, though. Some congestion south of Causeway Boulevard, north and south 41. Pretty typical minimal volume otherwise. This is Eric with traffic.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know, as a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who served our country always feel welcome here because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Adamo Drive or visit FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy of Brandon, together, let's drive.
It's time for the Great Haircut Sale at your local Great Clips salon. Your chance to get a great haircut at an even greater price, just $9.99. And money's not all you'll save at Great Clips. When you use online check-in, you can save time too. So download our app today and hurry in for the $9.99 Great Haircut Sale at Great Clips. It's gonna be great. For a limited time at participating salons.
The $9.99 Great Haircut Sale runs June 24th through June 28th.
Visit our Greater Tampa Bay, Lakeland, and Sarasota area salons.
Say, can you save at Crown Nissan's Star Spangled Sales Event? Get big, booming savings across our new lineup, like a new Nissan Sentra, starting at $250 a month with only $46.38 due at signing, or a new Nissan Rogue, only $299 a month, only $4,069 due at signing. Don't miss out. Start shopping today at Crown Nissan, the better way to buy and service.
Call 727-3415-013 for complete details.
AutoNation Toyota Pinellas Park knows that the joy of having a car is in the going. That's why we have prices you can trust on an incredible selection of your favorite new Toyota models. Camry, Corolla, RAV4, Tacoma, Tundras, and more. Plus all your favorite pre-owned cars and trucks. We even offer exceptional service done by our expert techs. No wonder people come from St. Petersburg, Clearwater, Tampa, Largo, Seminole, and Gulfport. So go to AutoNation Toyota Pinellas Park now. Less stress, more go.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. After suffering an injury, you may face many hard questions. What will tomorrow bring? Which firm should I choose to represent me and my family? At Morgan & Morgan, we will hold your hand every step of the way. From our one-click sign-up, mobile apps, and 24/7 availability, we make it easy to get your case started right from the comfort of your couch. All firms are not the same. The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This summer, it's all about driving what fits your style. During the Make This the Summer Sales event at Jerry Ohm. Lease the new 2026 Ram 1500 for as low as $499 per month for 36 months with zero down for well-qualified buyers or get up to $12,000 off MSRP.
Now we're talking.
Plus, every new Ram comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
And that's why we are the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S.
Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm country.
Online at jerryohm.com. For complete details, call 855-492-4405.
A cat named Mo, and you know your AC never picks a convenient time to quit, so when it does, call the company Tampa Bay Homeowners Trust, Blue Bear Total Home Services. With a perfect 5-star rating and over 500 Google reviews, Blue Bear shows up, does the job right, and stands behind their work. Right now, you can get 0% financing for 60 months or payments as low as $104 a month on a new AC system. Plus, get a Rude electric water heater for just $1,000 with any new AC purchase. purchase. Blue Bear, TotalHomeServices.com. The 5-star difference starts here.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Feel the passion and catch the action as Michelob Ultra presents USA Soccer Watch Parties. Get to Ferg's Sports Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in downtown St. Pete to watch USA take on Turkey Thursday night, June 25th at 10 p.m. All soccer fans 21 and up. Come together, cheer loud, and rep the red, white, and blue. Tickets only $10.
At Farah & Farah, our power comes from lawyers who believe in your case. Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
SunToyota.com.
I'm meteorologist Jim Weber to Sky Tower Weather Center. Partly cloudy skies for today. We'll see these scattered showers and storms developing mainly inland for today. That rain chance about 40%. Daytime high 93 degrees. Then tonight, storms will linger through the evening hours, but they'll wind down by late tonight. Overnight low down to 80. And then as we head into Thursday, more scattered clouds, more of those storms developing, favoring those inland locations. Daytime high back up to 93, and rain chance holds at 40%.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
In come the thing called, I'm the original weed man. The big one. Made by the ragamuffin, cashed out bad. Now right now we just crush it in our hand.
Shout out to all the weed men out there. Welcome back to Senning Show. You're in the midst of John's Joints. I am John Senning. He is Dizzy, and that is Drew Garabo. He's got Drew Garabo Live getting all up in you in about 20 minutes. So make sure you're keeping it locked to the bone. Then around 7:05 tonight, I will go live on Instagram to dig through the garbage to, I guess, prove
That's right.
People wrong, I guess. I hate that it's come to this.
Hey, did you see the Instagram that Sarge sent you and me?
Oh. Dude, if it is, I have it. Wait, is that who sent this to me?
Yeah.
Wait. I have it in front of me. I think I was about to play it right now.
That's crazy.
Wait, if we're talking about the same thing.
Play it and let's find out.
All right, hold on. I wanted to do one sad story, and then I was going to... Is it a sad story?
No.
Okay, it's cool. I'm going to do this first, and then I'm going to play it. But now I don't know if it's the right thing. That time of year, PSA, I don't know how this happens every single year, and it brings me no joy to bring it up, but I feel like if one person remembers that they have a child and that they are in the backseat of the car, then we've done the Lord's work here today. 3-year-old boy tragically passed away after being left in a hot car at a home in Riverview. According to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, deputies responded around 10:40 p.m. to a house on Emerald Shore Drive. At the scene, they met with a father whose son was found unresponsive in a parked car, transported to the hospital, and sadly passed away. Sheriff Chad Chronister, this tragedy underscores a critical danger that we must never take for granted. A vehicle can reach lethal temperatures within minutes. We urge every parent and caregiver in our community to make hot vehicle safety a priority. Never leave a child unattended in a vehicle, even for a moment. At this point, no charges have been filed. It's like a broken record thing because I think it happens every single year, and I think at least everybody in this room has the same general thought. I don't get it. I don't have kids, but I do not get it. I don't know how, because let's boil it down. For at least a small window of time, you kind of forget that you even have a kid.
That's just impossible.
Like, and not that this has a major part in it, But we've been under this heat dome for like 2 weeks. It's been 100 degrees plus. Like if there was ever a time for it to be even a little more at the front of your mind, I would think this would be the time. We've heard the stories of the schedule change, and I normally would drop this kid off, but I didn't drop this kid off. How this happened, or when it happened at 10:40 p.m., I'm not really sure. But I always just I almost roll my eyes. Like in the Bronco, I now have a newer vehicle that beeps and beeps and beeps and beeps. Check your back seat for occupants. Like the fact that we live in a country where the automotive manufacturers have had to step in and go, let's try to help these parents remember that they have living, breathing children in the back seat so they don't cook them alive. Is the fact that it made it to that point is a tragedy on its own.
It is, and it looks like this one might have been a kid sneaking out of his house and getting into a car and being locked in. We don't know for sure, but even then, how do you not make sure your kid can't leave your house?
Yeah, I don't know. And I always feel some sort of way commenting deeply on other people's parenting skills, knowing that I don't have children. But it also is like I obsess over the dog. If Brody is not within my eyesight for a couple minutes, I go, oh, where's Brody? Where's Brody?
Yeah.
Like to think that you could be inside your home or be somewhere and not in 3 minutes could pass. And you go, where's my child? Where is the living being that I brought into this world? That it can go on that long without having the thought will always be shocking to me, and that doesn't stop it from happening.
Yeah, I feel like an early telltale sign for sure. When I was younger, my dad would just yell out our names and be like, "Oh, we're good," because we'd be so quiet sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell are they up to? Where are my kids?
Yeah, and if you have silence and you're a parent of young kids, that's terrifying. But I think it's parents having too many kids. Once you've got one or two, then you almost put it on autopilot and go, oh, I've got these ones to adulthood safely,
And I could probably look this up. Maybe it's more widely reported. This feels like a phenomenon that has only gotten more and more prevalent. I don't remember it happening a bunch or seeing it in the news growing up. It was nothing we talked about with our parents. I never heard of it happening to another kid. Something is happening where there's a little bit of detachment either from the children or within the routine where it's happening more and more every single year or definitely over a period of time.
Yeah, it's not being overreported. I think it is happening more and more.
Yeah.
Do you think some of it happening more is because of all the people who moved from up north and just don't realize how much that car can cook someone? They're ignorant to the fact that, well, when I was up north in Philly or wherever, I could leave my kids in there for a couple minutes, run in the store, do what I have to do, come back, they're good to go.
Not here.
I'm not making excuses, but do you think it has anything to do with ignorance?
I think it could. In certain situations, it could be a little bit of that, but I also don't know how, the shortest amount of time that it can take, because it's often it was an hour, it was a couple hours. Like that prick out in Arizona, he was inside watching porn and playing video games while you know what I mean? So I think it just depends on how long it is and if there is this long period of time where they just forgot where their child was completely.
Right. Do you want your kid medium rare or well done?
Yeah. Jesus. Man, when I opened the car door today and that heat hits you.
Yeah.
Like, oh. Now, think of that times 5.
Yeah.
That those poor kids are sitting in. That's insane.
Brutal.
It's crazy. Drew, I know you're a snake man. This felt like hard-hitting snake news. Could the Burmese python hold the secret to weight loss jabs that are free of side effects? There is hope when it comes to research into the reptile's remarkable ability to suppress its appetite. There is a major research going on right now to see how you take the Burmese python and somehow inject it into a human being. While the snakes can swallow their own body weight in one sitting, they are also able to go months on end without touching a single meal. U.S. scientists now trying to identify the key to their appetite control. After feasting, they produce a chemical in their gut that suppresses any desire in their brain to eat anymore for quite an extended period of time. Researchers believe this finding could lead to a new generation of alternatives to the Wegovy's, the Ozempics, the Mounjaros, and all of those with hopefully not as many side effects. It's one of a slew of new medical hopes emerging from studies of snakes that promise to help from everything from chronic pain to cancer.
Man.
The snake could be helping us all at the end of it.
I don't know. They say no side effects, but it's pretty clear that you might get erectile dysfunction from that.
Didn't have it ready.
Because a snake's a reptile, and it might give you erectile dysfunction from that. Yay!
Hike up your khakis and lace up your New Balances.
Good for your health.
You've just been subjected to a Garabo dad joke.
So I'm hoping, and I think this is the audio or the clip that you're talking about, and I'm sorry if I did not know it was Sarge that sent it along. There's something amazing that's happening, but it's also connected to, are we talking about the same thing here?
Yes.
It's connected to history of the city in which we sit right now.
Maybe. Is it a...
Nope, that's not it at all.
That's not it.
We're on a completely
different pages. Interesting.
Completely different page. I'll do this, and then I need to hear about the Black Coyote after that. No, this is crazy. So I brought this account up a few weeks ago because I said I was becoming increasingly interested in the history of St. Petersburg.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy, Bennett Andrews, on social media, all his videos pretty much deal with this crazy history of St. Pete. And there is a phenomenon, and you'll hear the audio in a moment, that St. Pete has not gravitated to properly honoring or giving attention to the fact that the first ever inland exploration of North America began in St. Petersburg, Florida. And they're doing something insane. A 154-foot Spanish boat is coming from Spain to St. Pete to recreate that initial journey, and it's pretty cool.
2028, less than 2 years from now, the King of Spain has authorized a 154-foot Spanish galleon to sail across the Atlantic from Seville to right here in St. Petersburg. And almost nobody here knows about it. The ship is called a Galleon Andalusia. It's a full-scale replica of a 16th century Spanish galleon. It will dock right here in St. Pete from April 7th through the 21st. Open to the public, free of charge. And why is Spain sending a ship here? Because 500 years ago, this is where one of the most consequential journeys in the history of North America began. On April 15th, 1528, an expedition came ashore at what is now Boca Ciega Bay. What followed was the first inland exploration of the North American continent, the first documented encounter between Europeans, Africans, and indigenous people on this soil. We talked to the man behind all of it, avocational historian Jim McDougall. 20 years of research, 20 years of his own funding. And until now, almost nobody was listening.
Nobody had ever heard of it that I ever met. I was sitting across the table from a guy that lives in St. Pete, just retired as a 4-star general at running SOCOM. And I was sitting next to the guy just retired from Raymond James as the president of Raymond James. And somebody said, "Hey, Jim, how you doing with the Narvaez thing?" I said, "Oh, no." This guy said, what's that?" And I said, "The Narvaez thing." And he said, "What's that?" And I said, "The first inland exploration in the United States." He said, "From where?" I said, "From St. Petersburg." He said, "Nah." And that's the reaction.
Yep.
Here's the president of Raymond James.
Right.
And the guy that lives in St. Pete that's been here for 10 years, going to retire here, never heard of it. It's astonishing. It's a big ask to try to get America to suddenly recognize something that happened 500.
Why? So he essentially goes on to talk about how St. Pete, like there's not a historical landmark currently in St. Pete that designates what exactly happened here. And he not that there's a conspiracy theory, but he pretty much just says, why is this not a more widely known fact that the first ever major exploration of the United States of America was from a ship that docked right here in St. Petersburg? So this dude is funding it himself. He got Spain and all of their people to agree to it. He said, if you do it, then I'll pay for it. So this guy is paying for it, and this boat is going to go on the same exact journey. It's going to dock right outside of the Vinoy, and people will be able to tour the boat. And through all of that, I think they're going to do a big ceremony where they do an official historical designation that the first inland exploration of North America took place right here in St. Petersburg.
I can't believe that this isn't common knowledge.
Yeah, I put it on my Instagram story last night. How is St. Pete not like, this isn't the whole identity? I said St. Petersburg, the gateway to America. Like, how is that not like one of your major taglines and things that you lean on? But very, very cool. And I think it'll be pretty awesome to see that big ass ship down there in St. Pete. And they're going to let you get on it for free.
We took Florida history in 4th grade. That was our history class, Florida history. And I'm almost certain that they didn't teach that to us.
Yeah, it is a widely unknown, untaught thing.
Well, now that we're not teaching slavery anymore, we can cover that.
Thank you.
Never happened.
Blame it on the Pilgrims, maybe. But now I need to know about the black coyote.
Yeah, there's a black coyote that is on the 14th hole, I think, out at, if you look on your Instagram, Sarge sent it to both of us. It's called like a super melanin or hypermelanin coyote or something. Beautiful black coyote. Almost said beast.
Beautiful
sounded
black beast.
wrong.
Are there any specific habits of the black coyote that are different compared to the more blonde coyotes?
I'm going to kick it over to Diz on that one and ask if he knows.
Do you know anything?
I'm pretty sure that the white coyotes are good, but the black coyote is currently trespassing.
Yeah, the trouble.
Pretty sure.
Trouble. Cause
Yeah.
a little bit more trouble.
Yeah.
Thuggish type of coyote, I imagine.
Well, I don't know about that word. It's actionable. But I do know that the black coyote tends to mate with the oversized white coyote that wears spandex and smokes Newports.
I've heard that as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're an ally. I didn't know you knew that. Yeah.
And then never to be seen again.
Yeah. Black coyote is actually leaving his black puppy coyotes. Is what I've heard. Avoiding responsibility.
I think we've done it. I think we've done it all here. I had a coyote story too.
Oh.
I think it was out of Cape Coral. Somebody called the cops because they said there was a puppy drowning in the water.
Oh, yeah.
So
I saw that
they
one.
brought
Did you see the video?
Yeah, they brought out the search and rescue to rescue this dog that they thought was trapped in a canal. And then when they finally got up to it, they were like, "Oh, there's a coyote."
You can tell by the way they open their mouth. Coyotes are just like, I want to bite y'all.
Yeah, crazy beast.
Do you think they ever see that and get in the water and they go, "Oh God," and they just leave it?
Yeah.
Just get back
Oh,
on?
not a
Like,
dog.
No, they do this. They're just like, okay.
It'll be okay, little fella.
Go to sleep, my little buddy. Invasive species.
Everything's fine.
I love coyotes. I am all burnt up. Thank you very much, Diz. Thank you very much, Drew. Keep an eye on the Bone socials later. Diz is putting together the Debbie taste test of the new Garden Fresh hot sauce that I made.
So good.
And Drew Garabo Live is headed your way in just a few moments. But first, we love telling you about our buddy, Jeff Borum.
Jeff Borum deals with things every day that could be your once-in-a-lifetime situation. That's why it's important to go with the guy who you can trust and who knows the market. That guy's Jeff Borum.
He really does know the market. You can trust him, and that's why you should have a go-to real estate agent, and it should be Jeff Borum with Team Borum. One of my favorite stories I love to tell is Phil and Nanetta, who have been riding with Team Borum for well over a decade. They've had to move a handful of times to upsize, downsize. As they get a little bit older, their needs changed again. No matter what you've got going on in the world of real estate, and no matter how many times you need to go back to the world of real estate, there's only one call to make, and that is to Team Borum, powered by eXp Realty.
Jeff Borum will give you options. Buy your home, sell your home. He'll even rent your home, and there's no risk. He'll let you out of the contract at any time. Google him right now. You might be packing tonight. BORHAM for Jeff Borum.
We'll be back live tomorrow, 1 p.m. See you then.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Michelob Ultra, the official beer of the FIFA World Cup, presents the USA Soccer Watch Party Series. The biggest World Cup watch parties in Tampa Bay. Watch the games on a 20-foot big screen. Enjoy $5 Michelob Ultras and experience the World Cup atmosphere with pipe and drums, CO2 cannons, and more. Come together, cheer loud, and rep the red, white, and blue. Don't miss USA versus Turkey on Thursday, June 25th at 10 p.m. at Ferg's Sports Bar. Tickets for all events are only $10 and on sale now. Visit theboneonline.com for more details. The USA Soccer Watch Party Series from Michelob Ultra, the official beer of the FIFA World Cup, and 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
We've got a crash in Manatee County, US 41 south at DeSoto Bridge. Right lane blockage here. In Pasco, emergency crew on the scene of a crash. State Road 54 west beyond Little Road. 2 left lanes blocked. Eastbound traffic also affected with left lane blockage. Eastbound East Bay Drive in Pinellas. A crash as you head toward US 19 around 69th Street. Back almost to Belcher. Park Boulevard eastbound incident at 66th Street. This is Eric with traffic.
2 family members were violently rear-ended, but insurance denied liability. Farah and Farah used crash data to prove fault and secured $3 million. Farah and Farah's ready to cook. Tampa.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. Wait, is that Ronaldinho? Ronaldinho! You think Brazil will win it all this summer?
Claro que sí. Can I just say, you're my favorite player ever. Bet all of soccer's biggest matches this summer on Hard Rock Bet. And keep your cool in case you run into Ronaldinho.
Download the Hard Rock Bet app and back your country. Roll with us. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Crown Hyundai, where you can find 4th of July offers all month long. Like a 2026 Elantra SE, just $159 a month. Or a 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE, just $199 per month. Plus a $250 gas gift card when you purchase your new Hyundai. Each comes backed by America's best warranty. 10-year, 100,000 miles with Hyundai Owner Assurance. Get down to CrownHyundai.com.
For full details, call 1-800-844-558-8149.
Turn up the temperature at the Gold Club, where Tampa Bay comes to play. Enjoy the hottest lineup, the boldest atmosphere, plus prime rib every Wednesday, and the hottest lunch specials daily from noon to 3. More VIP, more stages, more champagne. Visit 6222 East Adamo Drive or TampaGoldClub.com.
AutoNation's July 4th sale means savings worth celebrating. Right now, drive new and used cars with zero down. Plus, make zero payments for 90 days. Thousands of vehicles, thousands in savings. Put zero down. Make zero payments till fall on all your favorite new vehicles. Don't miss out. Save now through July 4th weekend only. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation. Less stress, more go. 90 days to first payment on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 7/5/26.
Let's talk about early prevention. Drew Garabo here with Denny from Kraft Body Scan. And the earlier you find out there is something in your body, the better chance you have of surviving it. Thank you, Denny, for the service that you and Kraft Body Scan provide.
Absolutely. It's such a great honor to be able to come down and meet you and be on the show. Absolutely love what you guys do. And, the mission here is to try to be proactive. And for people listening to the show, what can you do to be more healthy? Like, what options do you have out there? And when it comes to preventive health, there's not a whole lot insurance does there, but you can take your health in your own hands and come down to Kraft Body Scan and get one of these preventive scans and see what's going on inside your body.
And here's the best part. 2 of you can get scanned, you and your loved one, for just $99. You just have to go to togetherwescan.com and enter the code DREW50. Can you talk a little bit about hoping versus knowing what's going on in your body?
Well, yeah, I guarantee you somebody's driving right now in the car going, well, I don't need one of these scans. I eat healthy. I'm not overweight. I don't eat bread. I do all of these things to stay healthy, but we're still kind of just